800-607-6864. 800-607-6864. That's 800-607-6864.
103.3 The Range.
Gotta find something to ease my mind. Gotta get off of you. You tear at my heartstrings one more time with what you're putting me through. I'm not much on hanging around where I'm not wanted at all. I'm not gonna be your lovesick clown waiting for you back and call. I'm gonna get alive. That's what I'm gonna do. So starting now, you can find one too. I'm gonna get alive like I should have done long time ago before you wrecked this one.
School Basketball on 103.3 The Range. Coming up, it's the Build Up to Tip-off Pregame Show, presented by Cody Ace Hardware. You'll hear about today's matchups, updates about Cody High School athletics and around the state, and pregame interviews with both head coaches. Tip-off is moments away for Cody High School basketball. Now, sending you out to the court for today's games, here's the voice of the Bronx and Phillies, it's Wyatt Barichka.
And a good Saturday afternoon to you live from Schweitzer Gymnasium for the first time this season. We're almost to February that Cody High School basketball is on their home gym. And they'll be hosting the team from Fremont County, the Lander Valley Tigers, in this contest. This one actually going to count towards the conference standings. The first time around did not count. It was just an extra game to add on to each team's schedules. But this one is for all the marbles. The last time at least these two teams will meet in the regular season. Wyatt Barichka with you live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station, online at myheartmountainradio.com for the video stream as well. You can go to myheartmountainradio.com, click the big button that says Stream Cody High School Athletics. Let's take a look at how these two teams enter today's contest. The Cody Phillies are entering this one 9-3 after a they entered 9-3 after a win over Powell this past Thursday against the Lady Panthers to improve themselves to 2-0 in conference play. The Lady Tigers actually coming off a overtime victory against the Lady Eagles from Wyoming. And right now, both teams are 2-0 in conference play. The Lady Tigers have defeated 5th-ranked Mountain View, and then they defeated Lyman this past Thursday. The Cody Phillies have defeated Powell, who were ranked number 5 at the time, and they also have defeated Lovell to start the conference play. I'm trying to get you guys that final in the girls' game. It was 50-37 in the Powell contest. This is your Build Up to Tip-off Pregame Show. It's presented by Cody Ace Hardware. It's your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the top or in the Beck Lake Plaza in Cody. We'll take a look at these two teams more as they will take a look at the history. We'll also take a look at what's happening around Cody athletics, as well as a look around the state and this game on paper as well. So we'll take our first 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we will talk more about these two teams and a look at history. This is Cody High School basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
A fast roller, the nightlighter.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
We continue our Build Up to Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Now back to Wyatt Barichka.
Continuing our build-up to tip-off pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza in Cody. Well, again, like I said, for the Cody Phillies, they're 9-3 on the season after a 50-37 victory over Powell. Lander comes into this one again with a 7-5 record. They, again, defeated Mountain View and Lyman in their previous two matchups to get them to where they are at 8-5 on the season. The extra games, courtesy of the tournament, where they got a few extra games at the Pinedale Rollins Classic, which they were in Pinedale for. Take a look back on the history, going back to 2018 as the last, or 2008, excuse me, is the last time I have any record of these two teams going against each other. The Cody Phillies are 15-11 against the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley. Cody won the first matchup of the season, 63-34. Cody now is 5-1, or excuse me, 4-1 in the last 5 matchups. Lander's last win comes all the way back in 2018 in January, winning 51-46. That's a look at the history of this matchup. We'll step aside again. We'll continue our Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Coming up, we're going to talk about the matchup on paper, how these two teams come in today in the season. So we'll take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about that matchup on paper, as it's Cody Phillies, Lady Tigers of Lander next, right here on 103.3 The Range.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
We continue your Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Let's take a look at the matchup on paper for these two teams. We'll take a look at the opposing team for the Phillies, who they're hosting today in the Lady Tigers of Lander. Coming into today's contest, they average about 47 points per game on the season. They surrender 40 points under head coach Drew Powell in his second season with the Lady Tigers. Rebounds, it's dead even at 26 apiece. And for turnovers, the Lady Tigers do better against opponents, 19-20. Outside the arc, they shoot 21%, while opposing teams shoot 24%. And inside the arc, it's 46% for Lander, 39% for opposing teams. And at the line, it is the Lady Tigers at 55%, opposing teams at 56% on the season. Leading scorer, Daisy Goklish, averaging about 14 points per contest. And your leading rebounder is also Dagan Reinhardt at 6 rebounds per game. For the Cody Phillies, under head coach Chris Wagner, a shooting roughly 57 points per game, surrendering 37, so they're outscoring opponents by 20 points per game, to say the least, about this Phillies team, if that doesn't say enough. Rebounds, they out-rebound opponents 35-20, and turnovers, they give it up 16 times, while opposing teams give it up 24 times on the season. Inside the arc, they shoot about 47%, while opposing teams shoot 36%. The Phillies have had 415 shots heading into Thursday inside the arc and 207 from outside the arc. They shoot 24%, while opposing teams shoot 23%. Free throws, they can maybe try to get that up here a little bit. They shoot about 56% from the line and 70% from the free throw line. So with that, we'll give it now to a look around Cody Athletics, as your Cody Rundown is coming up right here, right now, on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station. Let's send it to that report right now.
Our Cody Rundown begins in wrestling, where Cody previously was in Miles City for tournament action. The Bronx would finish 6th as a team, while the Phillies would finish 15th. William Wood, a junior for Cody, talks about his season up to this point and being near the 100 wins mark in his high school career.
They've gone pretty well. I have a winning record, 22-7, I think it is. And yeah, just work over the summer helps a lot with it. Just competing well. Well, I'm at 87 wins right now, so my goal is to get 100 wins this season, my junior year, and winning state would be a really awesome accomplishment too.
Head coach Trev Wood of Cody Wrestling gives us what the last half of the season is going to look like for this wrestling team, with duels and big tournaments scheduled, including the Ronthon.
Yeah, just still staying consistent, and we got a 3A showdown in Lander, so we'll see most of our competition that we're going to see at state there. So that's going to be important. You know, I want the boys to relax and the girls to relax and just compete, but some of these matches will be key for seeding for regionals in a couple weeks. And then Ronthon, same thing. It's, you know, all classes, the toughest tournament we go to all year, minus maybe Bozeman and Miles City, because those tournaments are up there too in competition. But yeah, this will be fun. See where we stand and hopefully make some noise.
Cody High School Wrestling is in Thermopolis tonight before they head to Lander for the Lander Invitational Friday and Saturday. In alpine skiing, it was a tough weekend for the team to get on the mountain. They were hoping to get 3 days up there, but only ended up with 1. Mother Nature decided it was to change plans for the team as Cody heads to Laramie this upcoming weekend. Head coach Taylor Henson talks about how the team looks forward to Laramie.
Laramie's great. The kids really enjoy going there. It's a long trip, though, a lot of time on the bus. It's an exciting race. It's a little bit low-key. We'll see how the snow is down there, and depending on the snow conditions, we might have one of 2 different options as far as a run to race on. So I think all the kids are looking forward to it. There's a new coach in Laramie, so things are a little bit different. Yeah, I think the kids are excited.
Sunday Shu had a great start to her season in Casper. It talks about the career day on Giant Slalom.
Yes, it was a super successful race. On the girls' side, for the varsity team, all 5 of our girls scored points, which is not always the case for our team. I personally did super well. I had my highest placing I've ever had in my high school career. I got 7th in GS. And then I wasn't as high as I have been in slalom, but overall it was my highest points for the weekend.
Alpine skiing is heading to Laramie this weekend before they host their meet in Red Lodge. Indoor track had their regular season start this past weekend, where Cody saw multiple results, including a school record broken by 2 athletes. While Kyler Stinson did have the record for a brief moment until Boston Croneball broke Stinson's time, Kyler talks about the races and what he expects this upcoming season.
Yeah, no, it went pretty well. I was pretty happy with the results. I mean, me and my friend Boston both went 1-2 in the 55, and then we went to the 200, and I got second there. I barely got clipped by a old senior there, and so I was happy with it. And then we came on the 4x4, and me and Boston ran really good splits, and we ended up winning that. So, and I still got the 400 overall state top time, so I'm pretty happy with that so far. I'd like to make finals at Simplot in the 400. That'd be cool. Maybe the 200 too, I guess we'll see. Depending on if we end up running that 4x4 at state, I'd like to win that, of course. Open 400 win, maybe probably a 200 win. Maybe I'll snag a win from the 55 in Boston, but yeah, that'd be awesome. Hopefully compete well in nationals. I'm gonna go to Adidas Nationals in March, so hopefully do well with that. hoping to go just compete with some people and get some new faces and meet some new people and run some good times on.
Cody is the defending 3A state champions in indoor track for both the boys and the girls. Head coach Brett Engdahl says the team is ready to go for the upcoming season.
We focus on, we don't ever separate during the year, 3A and 4A, and I tell our kids we want to be the best at track in the state. And then at the end, someone else sorts out the points, but we're going to go compete and try to get better, and whatever that looks like for you. If it's getting a little bit better than your personal best or being the best in the state, we just want to get a little bit better every week and see what happens at the end.
Indoor track will make another trip over the Bighorn Mountains to Gillette this upcoming weekend for the Campbell County Invite. Nordic skiing saw 3 skiers compete at Soldier Hollow this past weekend. It's one of the top places to race, and it features for junior national qualifying opportunities. Sadie Wacom, a junior for Cody, talks about the experience competing in Soldier Hollow.
Well, it's just an amazing experience being able to race against so many amazing athletes from all over the West, and it's just a cool experience to be able to race at that level.
Nordic skiing will be in Lander this upcoming weekend. It will be the first time all the skiers will compete at the varsity level. Head coach Megan Becker talks about the opportunity the team will have this upcoming weekend.
I'm looking forward to some of those that have just been doing varsity. I love to see that they're like, I can race with these varsity kids, and so it's exciting to see them realize that they can compete with those that have been skiing for longer. So that's exciting to see, and then it'll just be exciting to see if there's going to be a surprise person that just sneaks up and grabs some points for the team and points for All-State as well.
Nordic skiing will race on the Lander Golf Course Friday before heading to South Pass on Saturday. Cody swimming has had a great turnout for numbers this season. Some of the athletes are competing in competitive swimming for the first time. Logan Barton, a senior, has qualified for the state meet in his first and only season it will be for the Cody Bronx swim team. He talks about what it's been like to be a part of this team this year.
It's been a little different since it's my first year. I mean, I like the team aspect where it's a good group of guys swimming hard. I like how it's challenging, even though most people don't think swimming's that challenging. So you feel like you come in like good attitude, and then you pull up after practice, you're like all dead and tired. So it's hard. I like it.
During her time as the head coach, Emily Sweat has seen all but 3 records broken for the Bronx. Bradley McKenzie broke another record in the 100 freestyle recently. She talks about what it's felt like to get to the team to this point where it is today.
It takes a village for sure, and I feel very grateful to have had the opportunity to. This is my 4th year with this team, so the seniors now were freshmen when I started coaching this team, which is always kind of special, and to see that first class come all the way through. But especially with some of these seniors, like I've coached them since I moved here, so this is my 8th year coaching the club team, so I've coached some of these kids since they were 9 or 10 years old. I feel like having the consistency across the club program and the high school programs, and having the consistency within the coaching and the culture and the expectations really, I think, strengthens everything. What was really special about this year is that the boys were really excited about this season, and they were really into recruiting other kids to come and swim and dive with this team. And I think, it speaks volume to, I think, what they think of this team and what they're trying to accomplish this year.
Cody Swimming will be on the road today and tomorrow before hosting senior night on Tuesday in a duel against Powell. It will be at 4 o'clock at the Paul Stock Aquatic Center. Check out the full interviews on our Facebook page, The Range 103.3. When we return from the break, we'll talk with head coach Chris Wagner. This is Cody High School Basketball on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. And we'll just keep it right here as we're going to be expecting a national anthem. And that's, again, a look at the sports happening around the state for Cody Athletics. You got skiing all the way in Laramie today. They said they're looking forward to that one the most. Swimming is often going to multiple places as well. I believe they're actually in Lander today, as well as wrestling. That wrestling tournament, pretty big one, is that takes a lot of the 3A schools into basically a central location in Lander. Again, we are expecting a national anthem here, so when that happens, we will send it to the band, which we're going to assume they're the ones that are playing the national anthem. They are here, and you haven't heard them yet, but they have already been loud. To tell you how loud these headphones are supposed to block out a lot of noise, and I can hear them all the way through the headset. We'll have some starting lineups as well, and they are getting set here for a national anthem, so waiting for an announcement and get into that national anthem as well. Still a long pause over everything. Not sure if we have an announcer or how this is going to be presented. Is Coach Wagner is already asking about a scoreboard and how Lander's already got 3 points on that Pinnacle Bay scoreboard, but they quickly fixed that as Coach in the scorer's table were all laughing about that one. Let's give a big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware. It's been your Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Again, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza today. Let's also give a big thanks to some of our other sponsors. Y.Dot Seatbelt save lives, so buckle up every trip, every time you get in your vehicle. Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show, and just like that, they're going to yell for the national anthem. So we're going to put the camera on the American flag, and the national anthem is coming up here next. Doing the national anthem, as you heard that pretty darn well here from the Schweitzer Gymnasium on the campus of Cody High School. Again, the first time that Cody is hosting a home game this season. Again, and unfortunately for Cody, it's only going to be the first of 5 games, so not many opportunities for the Phillies this season. So let's get into that starting lineup for this contest. We'll start with the opposing team, and the Lady Tigers are going to be in their road green uniforms, black numbers, black lettering trimmed in white. And for the starting lineup, going to look like this. They'll start with number 0, Daisy Goklish, their leading scorer at 14 points per game. They'll be followed by Kendall McFadden on the case, and number 13, Zoe Baholland. It is number 14, Hayden Goggles, and number 34, Dagan Reinhardt. Again, coach for the Lady Tigers, Drew Powell, in his second season. As they're going through the codes here for the WHSAA, so that's why starting lineups haven't been announced yet. And we'll take a quick look at the Cody Phillies starting lineup. It's going to be them in their home whites for the first time this season here in Cody. It'll start like this. It is going to be the same starting 5 as last Thursday. It'll start like this. Number 0, Ellie Tao. She'll be followed by the junior Maddie Boudry. Number 5, it is number 15, lone senior of this Cody Phillies squad, and Sophia Radakovich. Grace Hayes, number 21, your leading scorer, 19 points per game. She's been at that 19-20 point mark all season long. Cindy Simone rounds out the starting lineup. I'm trying to find the last time these two teams have played in Cody, and again, trying to find any information on where the teams have played. But again, I think the last time that I can find, there we go, the last time that these two teams played was January 19th here at home 2018 was the last time the Cody Phillies hosted the Lady Tigers. Again, starting lineup for the Lady Tigers: Daisy Goldclish, Kendall McFadden, Zoe Mulholland, Hayden Goggles, and Dagan Reinhardt. And for the Phillies, again, we'll get that starting lineup as they're being announced here in the starting lineup. We're getting the big fix here. And then again, for the Phillies, it looks like this. It is, again, Talich, Boudry, Radakovich, Grace Hayes, and Cindy Simone are the starting five. And head coach Chris Wagner of the Cody Phillies is the head coach. Yeah, we try to catch up with him, but having games in different locations, it's kind of hard to catch up with coaches in home games as well. Pretty good crowd out as well for the first home game of the season. The Cody band also getting in the introduction as well. The bottom sections are starting to fill up. Here we got some fans behind us. And 8 minutes are on the clock as they have announced the starting lineups. 8 minutes are on the clock. Cody will start by going from right to left. The Lady Tigers will go from left to right. KB, Ian, Callie, Cody, Wyatt Barichka with you here on 103.3 The Range. Your first quarter is about to get started. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. For our video audience, it's at the bottom of your screen. We will point out we have no timeouts. We had some technical difficulties on Thursday, and we have hopefully solved those with a simple fix. Sometimes it's a pricey fix to a solution problem as well. So Sophia Radakovich, Kendall McFadden in the center circle, and the basketball is going to be controlled by the Cody Phillies, and Simone actually gave it back in the backcourt, so it'll be a backcourt violation to start this contest off for the Phillies. Last time out again, Cody got a 60-34 victory over the Lady Tigers, and Goldclish is going to have that taken away by Grace Hayes as she will look to give it off. Actually gets her own deflection, and now the Lady Tigers will turn it over. Or Cody Phillies, so both teams starting with a turnover. Cody with two quick turnovers as Hayes almost gets it again. They'll run man-to-man defense. Goggles to Mahal in the right corner. It's Reinhardt now who will drive into paint. Kick out to Goggles left corner. Long pass over to Mulholland. They're going on that right side right now. Goldclish will fire three to get this game going. On the first shot, it's no good. And it stays at 0 on a Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody will quickly get it over to the front court, but turn it over. And that's the third turnover for Cody already. And we're not even a minute in, let alone 45 seconds in, to be exact. Full court pressure for the Phillies as Radakovich almost gets the turnover, but Mulholland comes up with it. And coming from behind, it is Ellie Talich with the turnover. Talich now will go to the right side, give it up now to Hayes as you will take it to the top and set the offense up. Lady Tigers showing zone. It's Simone on the left side, up top to Boudry. They'll swing it over to Hayes, right side outside, and Hayes was looking for Talich. Talich comes up with it. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow will favor the Lady Tigers. Almost another turnover there for Cody as well. 6:44 left to go. First quarter action. It is 0-all on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Trying to take a look at the last time as the Lady Tigers turn it over for their second time. Grace Hayes would score 29 points. She was the leading scorer for Cody in all scoring. Hayden Goggles would be the leading scorer for Lander at 10. In the last outing that these two teams had. Again, that first game was not a conference game. This one is actually going to count in the conference standings. They do a 1-8 seeding now at the regional tournament. So the Southwest quad opponents games are going to be just a little bit more meaningful for these Cody Phillies as well. Boudry is at the top, gives it off to Radakovich in the paint. Kick out now Simone. She'll fire three from the left side. It's good. And the scoring will start for Cody, leading 3-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Grace Hayes almost comes up with a steal, and it will stay with Lander. And it takes almost 2 minutes, 1:52 to get the first score of the game. Cody again will bring that full court pressure. Goggles has that taken away from Hayes. Hayes now is going to try to go all the way with it as she throws it off the glass. And in, and Coach Drew Powell is going to take a timeout and spend one here, as it's going to be just a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Let's give a big thanks to State Farm agent Jen Tallich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. For all your physical and occupational needs, make sure you go to Canyon Therapy. Again, for all your physical and occupational needs, Canyon Therapy is the place to be here. So quick 5-0 after what was a slow-scoring start. Both teams have shot the ball at least once. That'll make that Cody now 2 for 2 from the field unofficially. Again, all of our stats that we report today are unofficial stats. The official ones are courtesy of WyoPreps.com. Again, we know Lander can compete against some of these ranked opponents. Again, they defeated Mountain View, who was ranked number 5 at the time, in a pretty convincing, I believe it was 48-40. It was that Mountain View contest, and we know that there could be some parity. We saw Pinedale beat Douglas. There's been some ranked wins this season for multiple teams as well. As Lander gets it out of the timeout, Goklish regains control, gives it off to Reinhardt. Got to quickly get it over that midcourt stripe. As it comes with Radakovich with the steal off the Tallich, left side, lay it up and in. And that full court pressure starting to pay off for Cody. 7-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. There's another steal for Cody. This time it's Maddie Boudry who gets her second straight start. Hayes off to Radakovich, left side, bucket count as she puts it up and in. And that's already 4 Phillies in the scorer's book. 9-0 in favor of Cody. McFadden over to Goklish on the left corner. We'll swing it up top to Reinhardt. Tallich matches up with her defensively. Cody continues their man-to-man defense. Goklish, she'll fire 3 this time. Left side off the right iron. And the rebound secured by, it is Hayes. Hayes, Simone, how about another 3 left side? It's good, same spot, same result. And Cody, after no score with a minute 52 in, has already rallied 12 points and squarely held Lander to 0. There's one quarter in that game. It was the second quarter where Cody outscored Lander 25-2. Kind of seeing that similar results right now. 12-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Pinnacle Bank the way banking should be. They're now going to bring some pressure. Tallich will give it off to Simone as they do beat it. Simone to Boudry at the top. Goklish matches up with her defensively. Is actually showing zone again. Hayes to Boudry. They'll swing it around the arc. As Boudry gives it off now to Tallich. Reinhardt closes in quickly. Boudry back to Hayes. Has a lane. Looks to take it. Slips and loses the basketball. And Cody will turn it over. Lander has a 2-on-2. As Goggles looks to go. Hesitates. Will not get the shot to go as it was deflected and out of bounds. Boudry tried to save it, but it will stay with Lander on the baseline. First substitutions for Cody. Reagan Moss, Evelyn Agadaw check in for the first time today with 4:05 left to play. First quarter, 12-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows. So we near the midway point. Now we're at that midway point. McFadden has it. Moss matches up with her defensively. Reinhardt now left side will try to go baseline. She falls to the ground, and Agadaw will pick up the first foul of the game for either team. And they're going to give it to Agadaw. First personal, first team foul. Brianna Lincoln will check in for Lander. Goggles will trigger it in, gives it off to Reinhardt. Shot altered there by Hayes, but Lander gets it back for a second chance. Goklish long 2 will go in, and that's the first score for Lander. And they break that goose egg off with 3:39 left to play. 12-2 with a 10-point lead, Philly advantage. Do beat that full court pressure. Hayes has it. Defense closes in, and so they'll continue to show that 2-3 zone as Tallich will knock it in for 3. Ellie Tallich with 5. It's now 15-2 and out of bounds. Cody will get it back after the pass on the way to the baseline. Unofficially, we already have 11 total turnovers. I have Lander with 6, Cody with 5. Hayes has it back. She'll have a long pass off to Simone. Moss will try to take it in. She'll get fouled, and the first free throws now come into the game with 3:07 left to play. Maybe it's just sometimes longer things to develop in this one. 15-2. Reagan Moss, who was our player of the game against Powell, will go to the line and shoot her first free throws of the game. Look to be the 5th Philly in the scorer's book, and she will. Makes her first of 2. Makes it now 16-2 with 3:07 left to play. Second free throw is up, being counted. 17-2 Cody, and we'll get a whistle. The substitution comes in. Morager will check in for Talich. So you got Hayes, Moss, Morager, Agada, and Simone, the 5 in for Cody. Right now with 3:03 left to play. First quarter action from Schweitzer Gymnasium. Reinhardt picks up her dribble. She has to give it off to Goggles. Goggles trying to get away with it. That'll be a 10-second violation. And Cody creates turnover number 7 for Lander. Still trying to get it settled in, it feels like, for Lander right now. Again, only 2 points have been scored. And Cody has the basketball again. Hayes will make her way to the right side, over to Moss. As Lander is now going to show man-to-man defense. There's a cut for Hayes on the back door. Count the buckets. Grace Hayes with her second bucket, and she has a chance for a 3-point play. I'm going to get the foul off to, I believe, McFadden. So she'll pick up her first personal, team's first. Excuse me, that'll be the team's second. And the 3-point play is good. So Hayes already with 5. You already have 2 players with 5, 1 player with 6 already for the Phillies. As Hayes pokes it out of bounds, Lander basically just advances the ball to their bench. And Cody continues to bring the pressure. Goklish will inbound to Lincoln. Moss with the full court pressure. So she's trying to get it over the midcourt line. She does, beating that 10-second count. And we'll get a whistle on Cody. Moss will pick up the foul as Coach McFadden swinging by. Moss will pick up her first personal, team's second. Talich checks back in. Radakovic is also back in. Boudry is also back in for the Phillies. We'll get an offensive foul on Lincoln. And that will turn the basketball over for Lander with 2:30 left to play. Talich will trigger it in for Cody. It's Hayes now. Gives it off now to Talich. She'll swing it over to Boudry, left side outside. Lincoln matches up with her defensively. Here's the give down to Morager. Handoff is to Talich. Talich looking for Boudry on the baseline. Saves it over to Morager, up to Hayes. Hayes was looking for Radakovic. Couldn't get it inside. Now Boudry on the left corner. Back up to Hayes up top. Hayes left side drive. Kick out Boudry. Matched up by Goggles. Boudry again, just dribbling, looking for somebody to give it off to, it looks like. She keeps it, faking it to Morager. And Boudry is looking for Hayes. It's going to be a backcourt violation, and the Phillies will turn it over. Zoe Mulholland checking back in for Lander. Reinhardt will check out for the Lady Tigers with 1:49 left to play. We're still 20-2 Philly advantage on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lander will inbound it from the Cody bench. It's Goggles who gets it in. Rager with the defensive matchup. It's over to Lincoln. Left side outside. Mulholland sets the screen. Lincoln doesn't see Hayes gets the go with her. And it's taken away by the Phillies. Boudry comes up with it over to Morager. Left side, it's good. Morager becomes now the 6th Philly to score. It's a 20-point lead for Lander, or for Cody, in the first quarter. 1:15 left to play. Goklish left side outside over to McFadden. So there's a swing back to Goggles. At the top, swing to Mulholland now. It's Radakovic on the defensive assignment there. Lincoln picks up the dribble after it was tossed a little bit behind. Lincoln Over now to Goklish, left side drive, kick out Goggles on the left corner. Under a minute to play with 51 seconds left to go. There's a steal for Cody. Hayes poked it out. Morager is going to give her the payday for it, and Hayes will lay it up and in. And Cody continuing what they started after the minute 52 scoreless first quarter. Lander almost turns it away again. McFadden over to Lincoln. Lincoln is going to basically have that give it to Hayes. Hayes is going to jump, stop, and travel with it. She picked up her pivot foot, and it'll be a turnover for the Phillies. It basically looked like the arm stretched out. It was given to Hayes on the steal. But either way, no points come out of it. 17 seconds left to play first quarter. Lander just trying to get a score before the end of the quarter. Lincoln over to McFadden, left side. As Cody has not changed their defense once. Goggles drives right side on the baseline, throws something up. Radakovic will get the rebound, and that is how the first quarter ends. And it is right now all Cody. They lead this one 24-2. We'll step aside for this 30-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain broadcasting station. Back in 30 seconds.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
I feel like the band should introduce the segments here. I didn't even have my mic up for a second. That's how loud it is here at Swagger Gymnasium. Second quarter action about to get underway. It's been all Cody Phillies. After a minute 52 of a scoreless first quarter, the Phillies go on a 24-2 run, and that's how the first quarter does end in quarter number one. Phillies up 24-2 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. As Lander is going to start with the basketball second quarter here. And it's going to be an immediate turnover for Cody as Boudry comes up with it, gives it off to Talich on the left side, lays it up and in. And Talich now with 7 in the contest. Cody up 26-2 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 7:43 left to play as we start the second quarter. For Cody, it is Hayes. Talich, as Talich comes up with the steal courtesy of Hayes, poking it away. She gets it back. It's Hayes, and right side layup and in. Right now, it's just been turnovers to buckets for Cody in this first half as Goklish will split the defense in the paint, kick out to, I believe that is Audi Rounds, who is in for the first time as the three is off the mark. Boudry with the rebound over the midcourt logo. Going right to left is Cody. Talich will have that almost poked away. Hayes comes up with it. Tries to save the possession. There's Talich, left side reverse, in and out, but goes back in. And Ellie Talich with 4 points in the second quarter. She has 9 in the contest. Back to Lander. It's Mulholland now to Rounds on the right corner. 6:50 left to play as Lincoln has that taken away from Hayes. Hayes has Goklish behind her, but Hayes will lay it up and in. And it's a quick 8-0 start for the Phillies in the second quarter. 6:37 left to play. 32-2 are the Phillies up right now on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Rounds almost has that taken away from Hayes, and Hayes done such a good job kind of anticipating those passes, and she'll get it back after another turnover for Lander. Hayes to Talich. She'll fire 3. That one's up as it hits the front iron and drops to the right side. And out of bounds, it will be going to be Cody basketball. I believe so. Cody right now, I don't officially have him for, I believe, 12-14 shooting. 3 of 5 from three-point land. Hayes over to Simone. She'll fire 3. That's off the mark, and we'll get a foul on the Phillies as Maddie Boudry will pick up her first personal foul. She's the only starter to have yet put any points in the game. Right now, Hayes leads scoring with 11. Mullen back to Lincoln up the top. Talich matched up with her defensively. Paisley Hollingshead is in for the first time. Goggles will drive in, lose the basketball. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Lander. As Lander basically gets a second chance here. 5:49 left to play. Hayes will poke it out of bounds. And we will stay with the Cody Phillies. Goggles will trigger it into Lincoln. Lincoln will swing it over now to Hollingshead, and that's going to be another turnover for Lander. Cody has come up with 16 turnovers. We're not even the midway point of the second quarter. Dagan Reinhardt gets set to check in for Lander on the next whistle. Hayes at the top. She'll drive in left. Kick out now to Boudry. Boudry matched up with Lincoln as Lander looks like they're keeping their man-to-man defense as Boudry will go from the left to the right and will lay it up and in from the top of the arc is Maddie Boudry. And now all starters for Cody have scored in this contest. 34-2. Goggles looking to break that scoreless drought that they've been on, and they do with that layup. Still 30-point advantage for the Phillies. Hayes over to Boudry. Almost lost it was Boudry, but Hayes gets it up. She'll fire from mid-range and get it to go in. 4:44 left to play. Goggles makes her way to the right side. We'll give it off to Lincoln up top. Lincoln looks back to Goggles. Hayes with the defensive matchup. Lander just swinging things around right now, just looking for a shot to go in without turning the basketball over right now. That's what Cody has done so good, is those turnovers to easy buckets. Lincoln loses the dribble, picks up it, gives it off to Goggles. 4:13 left to play. Longest Lander possession of the game for sure is Goggles will go baseline left side, put up a shot. That's no good. It's Simone with the board, and she'll bring it over the midcourt logo. Simone to Boudry, goes inside to Radakovic in the paint. Kick out now to Talich. Wide open for 3. She takes a couple of dribbles as it goes off the front iron. Simone rebound, loses the basketball, be out of bounds, and it goes to the Lady Tigers. Agada and Moss check in. Timeout taken by Lander. Full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. 3:50 left to play. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It is Cody 36. Lander 4. We'll step aside. Back in 30 seconds right here on 103.3 The Range.
Make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody athletics on the radio, and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain broadcasting station, as right now the Cody Phillies leading this one 36-4 right now. Lander does get the basketball after the timeout. Again, Lander has it. They took their second timeout of the contest, or excuse me, I guess Cody took one, because both teams have 4 timeouts left. Reinhardt over to McFadden. Left corner 3 is up. It's left short. Reinhardt gets the board. She'll put back up that shot. That's no good. Here's another chance from 3 as Brianna Lincoln gets the score. Brianna Lincoln for the 3. First made 3 for Lander in this contest. Back to the Phillies here. Moss will hand off now to Simone. Talich and Boudry with Agna and Moss are in. Boudry hand off now to Moss. Goggles matched up with her defensively. Here's a three from Simone. That's off from the right side of the iron to the left. Back now for Lander now. Goggles over to Lincoln. She'll try to go 2 for 2. She does. As Lincoln makes back-to-back threes and cuts the lead down to 26. Boudry now. Left side drive, giving it off now to Moss up top. Left side outside. Goes inside now to hand off to Simone. Simone goes from right to left. Bounce pass off to Boudry. And she'll just try to make her way to the top. Hand off now to Moss. Looks like Lander is showing man-to-man defense. And we'll get a timeout, I believe, for Cody. It's a full timeout. We'll take another quick 30. It is with 2:08 left to play. Cody 36, Lander 10. We'll step aside for this 30-second timeout. We're back here on 103.3 The Rage, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell.
You're tuned into Cody High School Basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Back here on 103.3 The Range. Timeout taken by the Phillies. They're down to 3 timeouts. Lander has 4. As it's right now 36-10 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Inbound to Radakovic, and she'll put it up on the right side and get it to drop. And Radakovic with 4 puts the lead back up to 28. Goggles now will drive in, right side, kick out. Oh, no, she'll give it off to Reinhardt. Here is Lincoln for 3. Trying to make it 3 in a row. Goggles with the rebound. And she gets it back out, and Hayes is going to try and come up with it and pick up a foul. She's trying to get the jump ball call. That was not the case. And it will be a foul on Hayes. She picks up her first. Team's second of the quarter. Lincoln will have that taken away by Hayes, getting in the passing lane again. Hayes trying to go all the way with it. She'll get the foul, and free throws coming up for the Phillies. Now we'll go against Brianna Lincoln. She picks up her second personal. Be the team's first, and Hayes at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. First one is up and good. Hayes has 14 in the contest. And one more free throw is up and good. So Hayes going 2 for 2 at the line. Cody, so far so good from the charity stripe, 5 of 5. At the line. Goklish going to try and drive in from the baseline, and that's going to be poked out of bounds. Hayes will secure the rebound. Oganaw's going to check out. Talich will come back in, as well as Radakovic. Lander gets the inbound. Goklish to Goggles, back to Goklish. Hayes was almost coming up for the steal. Goggles now was looking to give it off now to McFadden, and coming up with it was the Phillies. Boudry right side layup, it's good. Maddie Boudry with 4. It's now 42-10 with under a minute left to play. McFadden to Goklish, left side outside, now up top to Reinhardt. Look to swing it now. Now it's Goggles at the logo. We'll have our Kiel Sanitation halftime report. That's next here on the range and online at myheartmountainradio.com. It's McFadden. Over now to Goklish. It's Goggles in the left corner. Long pass to Mulholland. Does get so. She'll drive in right side as 3 Phillies try to close in. And it's Grace Hayes again, courtesy of a trap from Cody to get the steal. With 17 seconds left to play. Cody can hold for the final shot. They elect to as Simone has it at the top. Swing over to Hayes, right side. Goggles matched up with her defensively. 7 seconds left to play. Hayes in the paint. Shots up. Shot is no good. Reinhardt with the rebound, and that's going to be how the first half fans are going to wave off the shot. It doesn't go in either way. But after one half of play, the Cody Phillies at 42. It is the Lady Tigers at 10. The Keel Sanitation halftime report is next right here on 103.3 The Range. It is again on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody 52, Lander 10. Here's that Keel Sanitation halftime report now.
Since 1982, Keel Sanitation has been the trusted leader of sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Keel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Keel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KeelSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Keel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
With Haskell Furniture
With over 40
proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447 That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
We continue the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
Halftime here in Cody in the home opener for the Cody Phillies, and it's all Cody in this one, 42-10. Courtesy, I don't know how many points they have off of turnovers, but they grabbed a lot of turnovers into points as well as transitional buckets as well. In the first quarter, Cody would outscore 24-2 in the first quarter, and then it would be the second quarter where I had 22, or excuse me, it would be 18, excuse me, in the second quarter to 8 points for Lander. 24-2 in the first, 18-8 in the second. The Cody Phillies, no lead changes, no ties so far. Lander, I have 4 of 13 from the field on the day so far, unofficially 2 of 7 from three-point land. And for the Phillies, I have 15 of 22 from the field, 3 of 8 from three-point land, and 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. That is your look at your first half numbers, turnovers as well, 18-7 in Cody's advantage. So that is how the turnovers look. That's how the first team stats are in this one. So we'll take a 90-second timeout. When we come back, it is the players' numbers of the first half. How did the scoring breakdown come? This 90-second timeout is next as we continue your Kiel Sanitation halftime report right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help
Haskell
themselves.
Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronson Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When you make the right decision,
When life
it
slows
feels
you
good,
down,
like
Get
picking
You
the
Therapy
perfect
in
paint
Cody
color
helps you
or
get back
choosing a
on your
healthy
feet.
dinner.
Whether you're
It feels
recovering from an
really good to
injury,
make the right
managing
insurance
pain, or
decision
working
too.
to regain
That's why
strength.
State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach. Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Kiel Sanitation halftime report again. Big thanks to them as we get set for the third quarter of action. Scoring leaders in this one for the Lady Tigers. It's led by Brianna Lincoln with 6, and for Cody, it's led by Grace Hayes with 15 points. Wyatt Bridgeko with you right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Third quarter is underway. Cody has it to start. They'll go left to right now this time. Lander will go from right to left. Radakovic gives it to Hayes. She'll fire 3 from the top, and Cody starts with a trifecta in the first shot of the second half. 45-10 with 7:40 left to play. Cody had a 24-2 first quarter, 18-8 second quarter. Lincoln, who's been the hot shooter for Lander, gets closed in quickly, so she'll give it off as Galgos has it at the top. Cody staying with man-to-man defense, 7:23 left to play. Lincoln, shot deflected. Cody takes it away. And Boudry will push the pace now, slow things down and let her team get all the way down. Hayes left side outside, now will make her way to the middle, now right side. Dribbles to the left. Here's a give to Boudry. Boudry at the top. McFadden matched up with her defensively. Boudry makes her way all the way to the right side. Now to Hayes. Let's get this offense set up for the Phillies. Here's a cut for Simone. It's going to be a turnover for Cody. It's just the 8th unofficial turnover of the contest. Or did they say that's Cody basketball? They did. Looked like it was a turnover by Cody, but either way, Cody will take it and get a second chance. Dalic has that poked away as she was looking to give it off to Radakovic. All in with the poke. Dalic will trigger it back in. And that's going to be out of bounds as well. Lincoln getting in the way of that one. And they'll just inbound it from the other side of the basket. Let's see, third time is a charm here for the Phillies. Dalic again will inbound. Inbound will go to Hayes. We'll pass it to Dalic. Mid-range jumper good. And Dalic have for 11 points in the contest. That's where our scoring got mixed up, was her statistics. Back to Lander, looking for their first chance and first score of the half, and that's going to result in a turnover for the Lady Tigers. It stays 47-10. Next Cody possession. 6:18 left to play on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Third quarter action. Hayes will go to the left side, try to lay it up and in, out of bounds. It will once again stay with Cody. And a couple of chances to start this second half for the Phillies. Inbound to Simone inside the paint. Couldn't get that shot to go. Mulholland will get a rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. It will stay with Lander as Hayes almost came up with the steal. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in into this one. The Cody Phillies looking to go 3-0 in conference play. Reinhardt over to Lincoln. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Lander who comes up with it. Goggles will trigger it in. Inbound will go to Mulholland. Inside the goggles in the paint, gives it off to Reinhardt. McFadden. As Lander's just swinging around. Lincoln was calling for it for a while. And now Lincoln, right side layup is no good. And rebound goes back to Cody. Here is a shot from Hayes, no good. Reinhardt with the board. A little bit of a scoring drought now here in Cody. Again, first home game for the Phillies this season. They're only going to have 5 on the year. As their next home game will be next week against Warland. We'll have that call right here on 103.3 The Rain. Shot deflected, courtesy of Radakovic. And Hayes has it. Left side outside as we're approaching the midway point of the third quarter. Boudry will turn that over. That will be the Phillies' 8th turnover of the contest. And Lander will make the slow jog over the midcourt stripe. Goggles over to Lincoln. We'll go in the paint. Here's a kick out to Reinhardt. She'll fire 3 off the back iron to the right side. Lincoln will get the rebound. Goggles now as 3 Phillies closed in. Gives Goggles a chance to put up a floater, and she'll get it to drop. And we will have a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for the Phillies. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Let's give a big thanks for all your Takeuchi equipment needs. We will make sure you visit Woodward Tractor today. Also, a big thanks to Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody, celebrating 30 years of business, and Park County Glass. Also, Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. 47-12. Lander in this one just hasn't really got anything going. A lot of that was courtesy of Cody creating a lot of turnovers in that first half. A lot of turnovers into buckets, and it's been easy buckets for the Phillies. And so, kind of a similar start, but Cody has had to actually kind of get some offense going here. Right now, the second half is starting with a 5-2 Cody outscoring as Morager is in. Callie Merritt is in as well, and Evelyn Agadal is in for the Phillies. So 3 subs come in for the Phillies as Cody did take that time out. They're down to 2. Agadal will swing it over to Simone. Will drive it in right side. Lincoln pokes it away, comes up with the turnover. And Lander getting a couple of turnovers here. Long pass to McFadden. Off to Lincoln. There's a swing to Goggles. Goggles looks, give it inside to McFadden on the cut. Shots up. And we're going to get some free throws here for Lander. I believe it's Kendall McFadden who's going to go to the line and shoots a pair of free throws. Looking for her first score of the contest. The foul will go on Maddie Boudry, so she'll pick up her second personal, team's first of the half. First free throw for McFadden is good. 47-13. Cody advantage. Trying to make it now 47-14. And it's a perfect trip for Lander. That was actually the first trip for Lander in the game at the free throw line. And McFadden makes it 2 for 2 for the Lady Tigers. 47-14, 33-point advantage for Cody. Simone to Morager. Will pick up her dribble, looks to give it off. It's Merritt swinging over now to Simone. Right side. Lincoln with tough defense. Morager almost loses the basketball there. And it goes right back to Cody. Again, Morager to Simone. Right side drive up to Boudry. Lander still playing man-to-man defense. Boudry kick out. Simone thought about a 3, makes a step. Goggles jumps early and looked like she landed awkwardly, but she stays on her feet. It appears to be okay. Like an awkward landing for her, but somehow it's still going. She has the basketball right now for Lander. McFadden's going to look for Goklish on the cut, just overthrows on the pass, and it's going to be a turnover for the Lady Tigers. 2:52 left to play in the third. In your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, it's 47-14. Cody is currently up right now in this one. Morager will give it off now to Talich as some of the starters come back in. Talich and Hayes are back in. Boudry and Simone checked out, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's Daisy Goklish probably going to pick up the foul for Lander. That will be the case. She picks up her first personal. Megan Reinhardt checks out for the Lady Tigers. Mulholland is in. Merritt on the inbound will get the score, and Callie Merritt is in the scorer's book on the inbound play. Basically just catching and shooting with Callie Merritt right there. And Hayes creates a turnover for Cody. Looking to extend this lead to the Phillies. Again, looking to go to 3-0 in conference portion of the season. Again, the Southwest games going to count just a little bit more this season because the seeding is 1 through 8 this season. Lincoln matched up there by Merritt. Hayes comes up with another steal. She gets in the passing lane. She'll make her way to the easy right side, and she'll lay it up and in. I have Hayes for 20 points on the day. Last time she scored 29 against this Lander squad in Lander about a couple weeks ago. Mulholland will swing it over to Goggles. Cody continues to play the man-to-man defense. Merritt gets in the way of the passing lane. Lander will reset. Mulholland passes inside. It's going to be a turnover for Lander with 1:20 left to play. Cindy Simone waiting to check in. She was trying to go in a little early, but officials say that's not the case. So it was late. Radakovic has the basketball at the top. We'll give it off to Talich now. Left side outside, 1:03 left to play. Talich will hand it off now to Hayes. He'll reset the offense on the right side. Hayes trying to drive in, makes her way to the left side. Handoff now to Morager. Back to Talich. At the top goes inside Radakovic. Spins in the paint, tries to pull up a shot, and they'll call her for the travel. And now Cindy Simone can check in. As Merritt checks out. Morager, Hayes, Simone, Talich, and Radakovic, the 5 for Cody, with the final 46 seconds left in the third quarter. 37-point advantage for Cody. Goklish goes inside to Reinhardt. Here's a kick out to Mulholland on the left side. Mulholland almost wedges that in between the glass and the backboard, but it's off the mark. Quickly over is Morager. Hayes now right side outside. 19 seconds left to play. She'll make her way to the left side. Looks to hand it off to Morager and will get a whistle. And I believe Goklish will pick up her second personal foul of the quarter. It's the team's second. Foul calls have been pretty low today. Again, only 7 attempts from the line. Get some substitutions as Boudry checks in with 14.9 left to play. So all 5 starters out there for Cody. 13 seconds and counting. Hayes, left side off to Simone at the top. Long pass over to Boudry. She'll fire a 3 with 6 seconds in and out as Mulholland picks up the rebound. And that will be, Simone gets it. They're going to wave off the shot either way. As at the end of the third quarter, looked like the quarter was going to stop, and then Mulholland turned it over for Lander. But at the end of 3, Cody 51, Lander 14 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We're back after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
Schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
Getting you set for the fourth quarter here at Cody High School Gymnasium. Cody 51, Lander 14. As Cody looks to improve to 10-3 on the season, 3-0 in conference play before they take on their final Northwest quad opponent in Worland. They've played balanced levels so far, have come out with wins, and Lander, who gets the basketball to start the fourth quarter, will turn it over, and Dowich will be fouled by Lincoln. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 51-14. Again, final 8 minutes. Boys game going to start after the conclusion of the girls. As right now, Cody is looking for the season sweep. Boudry, three. Right side three is good. And that will put a running clock into effect here. It's a 54-14 lead for Cody, and the shooting has just been phenomenal today. Boudry with 7. After that, made 3. 2 Cody Phillies in double digits, and multiple Phillies have scored in this one. Reinhardt is at the top. She'll swing it over to Mulholland. Now was looking for Goggles, and Hayes will pick up the steal and get another easy layup. And that's kind of been the story for Cody today with their scoring. It's turnovers into buckets, and Hayes has got quite a bit of those here on this Saturday afternoon. Ball will swing it over to Goggles. Now we'll give it up to Goklish, right side outside. Simone defensively matched up there. Cody still running man-to-man defense. Mulholland looks for Lincoln on the cut. It's saved there by Boudry after almost stepping out of bounds. There'll be a turnover by Lander. And Simone will hand it off now to Hayes with 22 on the day. Hayes to Talich. Will now face towards the bucket. Looks for Radakovic right side. Layup goes around the iron and doesn't go in. And Lander will come up with the rebound. Goggles quickly over. Goes inside the arc on the right side. There's a give now to Reinhardt. She'll drive baseline right side. Was looking to kick it out to Goklish. And I'm going to say that is Cody basketball as Ray and Moss will check in. Cindy Simone will check out, and could have gone either way there, I think, for whoever got the basketball, but it's Cody basketball after all of that. 5:43 left to play, fourth quarter. Cody 56, Lander 14. Cody is on their way for the regular season sweep. You never know how regional tournament seeding will happen. Hayes will give it off now to Talich, right or left corner. He's looking for Boudry. She gets it right back. Driving kick out. Moss gets one player to jump. She'll fire a mid-range jumper and can't get it to go. And Lincoln's going to football throw that over to McFadden. Quickly over. Goggles three. She'll put it up. It's good. Deep three from Hayden Goggles. And she has 7 on the day. 4:55 left to play as we're nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. The boys game will happen next, live right here on the range and online at myheartmountainradio.com. Taken away as that's a turnover for Cody. Goggles came up with it. Goggles kick out McFadden. She'll set up for a 3 on the left side. Couldn't get that one to go. Goggles with a rebound. Back to McFadden. She'll drive it. Has a wide open lane on the left side. Couldn't get the layup to go, though. And Radakovic for the rebound out of bounds. back to the Phillies. This clock continues to roll again. Clock will stop on timeouts for sure. Or an official's timeout as well. So we're going to see the bench start to clear up here. Agadaw, Morager, and Merritt are in. The only starter for the Phillies is Simone. Simone now will give it up down to Morager at the top. Takes one dribble, looking to give it off now. And it's going to be taken away by Goklish. Goklish has one to beat. It's Moss as she fouls, and Goklish will get the score and a chance for a three-point play. As the foul will go against Reagan Moss, she picks up her second personal. And Aubrey George will check in. So Cody has cleared the benches in this one and is on their way to a 10-3 start. And only one loss in the state of Wyoming. Two of them have been in Denver. As Goklish converts the three-point play. Making it now 56-20, under 3 to play here in a running clock. Moss to Merritt, juggles the basketball, able to regain control, gives it off to Morager. Left side, Goklish matched up defensively, back to Moss. Not about a 3, now goes inside for Agadaw, who couldn't control the basketball, so Moss gets it back. Moss makes her way to the left side, looks to hand it off to Morager. The Tiger defense just won't let him drive in. Now Merritt's going to try. She'll fire it from just outside the paint, out of bounds, and it's going to be Lander basketball. That third quarter was the lowest scoring quarter at 13 points. Cody did outscore 9-4. Right now, Lander outscoring Cody 6-5 in the fourth. McFadden over to Goggles. Goggles will go for the inside pass on the roll from Reinhardt. She'll lay that one up and in. And Dagan Reinhardt gets on the board for the first time. Under 2 to play, 56-22 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Moss to Agadaw. Had George on the back door, but Agadaw didn't see her. As Morager gives it back to Agadaw. To Moss. Moss will wait for the offense to go. Now we'll try to drive in on the left side. Agadaw, she'll fire a long 2 as it hits the right iron and bounces to the left side. It's McFadden with the rebound. Cody has not attempted a 3 in this fourth quarter. They've made one. They've not missed one. Long pass to Goklish. Goklish will fire 3 as soon as I say one. It's off the mark. And Merritt gets the rebound out of bounds for Cody. Stays with the Phillies in the final 70 seconds of this one. And Cody again going to prove to 10-3 on the season. And they will be hosting the Warriors from Wortland next Friday. Wortland coming off of a loss to Powell last night. Agadaw at the top. We'll swing it over now to Merritt. Again, Cody won't see another Southwest quad opponent until February 7th and 8th, where they have to make a long trip to Unita County, take on Lyman in Mountain View. Merritt to George. George will go to the free throw line, kick back up to Moss. 20 seconds left to go. There's a pass to George. George will look inside for Agadaw. Spins, puts up a shot. It's good. And Evelyn Agadaw with her first bucket on the day. And Cody has really spread the scoring out as well. 9 have scored for Cody on this Saturday. And Goklish will fire 3 as the buzzer sounds and will count as she makes it, finishing the quarter with 6 points as well. So that's going to do it here for the Cody Phillies as they get this one 58-25. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout and get the boys game set and a quick recap of this one. The Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show coming up next right here on 103.3 The Range, Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. 2-minute timeout.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates.
Gail Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Gail Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
Another impressive performance by the Cody Phillies in this one. They take a 58-25 victory over the Lady Tigers. This is your Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show brought to you by Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody, celebrating 30 years of business for Breadboard. Well, Cody started off hot, scoring 24 points, holding Lander to 2. It was basically a similar story, except it happened the first quarter instead of the second. Second quarter, Cody would outscore 18-8. Cody would then outscore Lander 9-4 in the third, and Lander would outscore the Phillies 11-7 in the fourth. It would end up being a running clock contest for the Cody Phillies in that fourth quarter. For the Cody Phillies, unofficially, I had 24 of 38 from the field. They would go 5 of 5, perfect from the charity stripe, and 5 of 11 from the charity stripe. For the Lady Tigers, they would shoot 9 of 24 on the day at 38%, 4 of 11 from three-point land, and a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. So nobody by either team missed a free throw in the contest today. Turnovers, I had Lander unofficially with 29 turnovers, Cody with just 11. And again, all numbers are unofficial in the contest. No lead changes or no ties as well. We'll take another 2-minute timeout as we got plenty of time before the next game in this one. It's the Cody Phillies winning this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 58-25. As the Red Board Sub Shop post-game show continues after this 2-minute timeout on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
We continue our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show. Now back to the court with the voice of Cody Sports, Wyatt Barichka.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, and this band is loud. I don't even have the crowd mic turned on right now in this one. Get your final, Cody 58, Lander 25. Take a look at individual scoring for the Lady Tigers. It was led by Daisy Goklish with 8 points. Brianna Lincoln would finish with 6. It would be Hayden Goggles with 7, Kendall McFadden with 2, and Dagan Reinhardt would finish with 2 points on the day. For the Cody Phillies, they were led by Grace Hayes with 22 points, Ellie Talich with 11, Maddie Boudry with 7 on the day, Sophia Radakovich with 4, Cindy Simone with 6, Molly Morager, Kelly Merritt, and Evelyn Agadal would finish with 2 points on the day. So 9 Phillies in the scorer's book on the day as well. As we have plenty of time before the boys game starts as well. So we do have one more obligation, that is to select our player of the game. It's brought to you by State Farm agent Jen Telich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Making her second straight start, Maddie Boudry finished with 7 points, and I mean, she was also running the case for player of the game against Powell, but she continues her strong performance in this one. She finished with 7 points. It's, like I said, sometimes it's not about the points, and sometimes it's about what you do outside of the scorer's book, and Maddie Boudry definitely contributes in a lot of ways. So Maddie Boudry is going to get the nod for our player of the game. It's presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And that's going to wrap it up for this one for the Cody Phillies. The boys game is next. Cody Phillies will be hosting Willard next Friday. We'll provide more details after the boys game. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, it is going to be our boys build up the tip-off pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware next after this 2-minute timeout on 103.3 The Range.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
This is Cody Bronx Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
And a good evening to you live from Schweitzer Gymnasium on the campus of Cody High School. It is the boys contest now between Cody and Lander. As again, the Cody Phillies with a 58-25 victory over the Lady Tigers. Take a look at these two teams, as both these two teams are entering with some quality wins. Lander actually got a really impressive win in Lyman this past Thursday to get to where they are. They are 8-5 on the season as well, and like I said, defeating Lyman and getting a game winner against Mountain View in their two previous matchups in the contest. Take a look how these two teams are in history. The Lander Tigers, since the 27th meeting, Lander leads the all-time series 14-13. Cody, though, has won now in the last 8 contests, 7-1 in the last 8. Lander's last win would come in 2018, February 18th, where they would win 55-50. Cody's last win would be this past game when they took on each other in Lander, where the Cody Bronx would get a 67-56 victory, courtesy of a 3 double-digit scores. Grady McCartan with 21, Jackson Hazel with 20, Max Moe with 10 points as well. The Cody Bronx shoot the best they could in that contest, and they scored 20 points in 2 quarters, and they didn't let Lander outscore until the 4th quarter, when it was kind of out of reach in that case. We do have the Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware at your local home, lawn, and garden care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza in Cody. Our pregame interview is coming up next, and taking a quick look at how these two teams are coming in, as we want to make sure I get that full interview played here in just a moment. The Cody Bronx are coming into this one once I get their stats here in just a moment. We'll start with the opposing team, the Lander Tigers. They come into this one scoring about 59 points per game. They're surrendering just roughly 54 points a game in the contest. They're shooting 28% from inside the arc, or from outside the arc, 53 points from inside the arc as well, 53% to be exact. For the free throws, they shoot 54% from the free throw line, while the opposing teams shoot about just at 64% as well. Taking a quick look for the Cody Bronx coming into this one. They score about 58 points per game, surrendering 43 points. They shoot 8% from outside the arc. Grady McCartan had a great performance on Thursday with 31 points, 4 threes from the first quarter as well. Opponents shoot 29% inside the arc. The Bronx are 54%, while opposing teams are 43%. And for the free throw line, Cody 66% and Lander, or the opposing teams, at 63% on the season. I want to get to that pregame interview with head coach Jay McCartan as we caught up with him here this morning before his game against the Tigers. Here's that conversation I had with him right now.
It's time for the pregame interview. Let's send it to Wyatt Barichka, standing by with head coach Jay McCartan.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, I'm here with head coach Jay McCartan of the Cody Bronx. And first off, coach, now that you had some time to process Thursday's game, how just pleased were you with that with Cody against that Pal squad?
Oh, I'm very pleased. I think, it was a great opportunity for us to go out and play. I thought we played pretty well. So overall, great team victory. Like I said, post game, we had a lot of guys that got to play. I think we played 10 guys in that game. So just an opportunity for guys to get into a high-powered conference game and kind of get the jitters out. So hopefully that will continue to bode well for us moving forward. But overall, I was very pleased with our guys. I thought we shot at pretty high clip, and Grady shot it at a high clip that game, which we needed. Other than that, it was, getting inside to Maddox and Jackson. I thought did a really good job of getting to the rim. So a lot of good things came out of that game.
And, Coach, sometimes on a game like that, you can carry those highs with you. And there's two different ways. Either it goes really, really good, or sometimes you let the highs get way too high and then you hit a low. How are you kind of managing that situation, knowing that there's a lot happening today? It's your first home game of the season. You beat your Park County rivals, and you have a team coming to town who has had some pretty good stretch of wins lately.
That's the challenge when working with 17-year-old kids. It's sometimes, you can let that, I guess the big rivalry game impede your focus. That remains to be seen, to be honest with you, because really, I didn't think our practice was very sharp yesterday. And I don't know if it was because we were still riding that high of playing really well against Powell, because it really doesn't matter. The standard has to remain the standard, and I don't know that we took that focus yesterday in practice. So I'm excited to see what happens today. We'll see if our 17, 18-year-old kids can rebound from not necessarily a great practice yesterday. I thought, and not just to be honest, the first half hour, 40 minutes was not as crisp and as sharp as I wanted it to be. I thought they got better as practice went on. So we'll see if they can carry that into today's game, because Lander has been playing well, and they can score the basketball and they can cause fits with their press. So we have to be very disciplined with what we do, and if we can do that, I think we got a good chance of winning this game today.
Well, let's talk about Lander, Coach, a team that kind of uses the zone quite a bit as far as defense goes. What do you know after the first time playing this Lander team, and kind of maybe your approach into this one now that you've seen them and can kind of get an idea of what they do?
They're very quick and athletic, and they do get a lot of tips and whatnot. They play that 2-3 zone, and I like to think we have a size advantage with Maddox inside, and we roll Jackson a lot of times at the high post area against the zone. So that's something we're going to try to look to expose, and it boils down to, are we going to be able to make perimeter shots or not? And when we do, I think we're really good, and when we don't, we struggle. And I think transition is going to be a key for us. If we can get our offense set before they can get their defense set, we're going to be better off. So there's a lot of things we're going to try to focus on, and we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Well, Coach, you kind of elaborate. You kind of put multiple things in my last question, but there's just one thing, one X factor in this one. What's it going to take for you guys to get the win today?
Again, I think it's perimeter shooting. We're going to get some open looks, and we have to knock those open looks down. And I think if we can do that, we'll have a pretty good chance. And then we have to look. That's one of the things with maturity that we're trying to get our guys to understand is sometimes when you're shooting the ball and you're shooting it really well, that's awesome. But sometimes you don't shoot it well. You can't settle. You can't settle for those, continually settle for jump shots when you got to look to get to the rim, get to the foul line, figure out a way to get the ball in the basket. And sometimes we do pretty good with that, and other times we don't. So that's really what we're looking at. Are we progressing forward towards the end of the season, being doing what we need to do to be successful? And I think we've made some strides in the last couple of weeks, and we're looking forward to an opportunity today at home to do the same thing.
And just that feeling. I know I kind of asked you on Thursday, but Pal, now that it's here, it's going on right now. What's the feeling like being able to play at home in front of a great Cody community?
It's going to be great. I mean, honestly, we were talking about it, kind of joking earlier. Even after next week's game against Worland at home, we'll still have played more games in Powell's gym than we've played in our own. So, you know, I think the kids are super excited to play in front of the home fans. It's awesome. They love to play at home. They know they only have so many opportunities this year to do that. So I think they're geared up and ready to roll. So it should be a fun game.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you after this one comes out.
All right. Thanks, White. Appreciate it.
Head coach Jay McCarty, with big thanks to him in this one. I still don't know how we can hear the band all the way here with the microphone in. I did put it up a little bit, but the countdown warm-up time is starting to close. And again, big thanks to your pregame show. It's built by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and garden care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza here today. Not sure if we are going to get a national anthem. It sounds like, just based on the way teams are lining up, that we're going to get right into the starting lineups. It guys just depends on the school sometimes on if we get 2 national anthems or not. Our starting lineups will start with the Tigers. They are in their road green uniforms, white stripe, white numbers, and letters trimmed in black. And the starting lineups for the Tigers, we're going to make sure we get the right numbers here in just a moment. We do know that one of them is going to be Peyton Bell, who came back from an injury the first time that these two teams played and did a phenomenal job scoring. The Tigers are going to be without Finn McFadden again. They're hoping that he comes back next week. He's one of the big starters for the Lander Tigers, and he has been out for quite some time now. And again, wishing him a speedy recovery, and he's going to miss out on this game today. Take a look at the starting lineups, and hopefully we get those announcements here in just a moment, as they are going through just a couple of things before the announcements start. I do know that Keaton Iron Eyes, Noah St. Clair, and Peyton Bell are going to be starters. And taking a look at one of the broadcasters here for Lander, who's actually the voice of the Wolverines, Jared Anderson, gave me a few starters as well. Quincy Guena is also going to start for the Tigers here, and we're going with it as it goes. Again, Peyton Bell, Quincy Guena, it is Porter Plasted, Keaton Iron Eyes, number 14, number 22, Noah St. Clair, and again, Peyton Bell, number 1 for the Tigers in their road green uniforms. Again, white numbers, same Valley across the jerseys, and that's because their school is actually called Lander Valley and not just Lander High School. And taking a look for the Cody Bronx in their road white uniforms, blue numbers, blue letters on their jerseys. Cody, he's on the jerseys, and the starting fans are getting up, and hopefully you can see them. It is going to be the same starting 5 for the Bronx. He'll start like this: the senior number 0, Maddox Ball. He'll be followed by number 1, by number 12, Parker Hine. It's number 3, Jackson Hazel. It is Trevor Spomer, number 4, Grady McCartan as well. And again, they did switch the starting lineup. It is Parker Hine starting in this one. He started the last few games for the Bronx as Parker Hine got introduced first as the sophomore. Now they're going to go through all of the seniors here as they're tossing basketballs all over the place. Again, Max Ball, Jackson Hazel, Trevor Spomer, Grady McCartan, and Parker Hine, the 5 for the Bronx. And their home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering, with the gold and blue stripe on the jerseys and shorts as well. Cody going to go from right to left, and Tigers going to go from left to right. Schweitzer Gymnasium on 103.3 The Range, KBEN. Wyatt Bridgeko with you. As your scoreboard tonight, it is brought to you by Pinnacle Bake, the way baking should be. In this one, again, no timeouts for our video audience. We will get that solved here in just a moment. The tip-off is controlled by the Bronx as Hazel has it back to McCartan. They like to get a quick start if they can, but the way this one started, Ball's going to get it and miss the first shot, and the Bronx go an empty possession, and then Tigers will turn it over as it goes back to Cody. Already 15 seconds in, we can already tell what the pace starting to look like here, and Hazel might just slow that down just to get something going as he makes his way to the right side. Bounce passes it off to Hine. Looks for ball, but Hine will bring it up over to Hazel as it gets tipped. Winner comes, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Cody basketball. Head coach Stu Mullins of the Tigers has one championship with this team. They defeated Powell in their one and only championship with head coach Stu Mullins at the helm. He actually won a championship for Lander's rivals Riverton as well. Here's Spomer now, swinging over to McCartan at the top. Now to Hine. Hine back over to Spomer. They'll swing it to McCartan, left side, outside. Tigers, like we said, I talked with head coach Dave McCartan at pregame interview. They're going to run a zone quite a bit. That's kind of been the defense foundation they've built over the last few seasons in Lander. Minute approached in, still nothing on the scoreboard. McCartan has it. They're going to try to attack the zone now. Back to Hyde. Hyde back to McCartan. Fires a three from the top, and McCartan will start as the game started before a trifecta. And it's 3-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody advantage. It's a blocking foul on Lander, or Cody, count the buckets. As it is Noah St. Clair with the score and a chance for a three-point play. With 6:44 to go, Spomer picked up his first foul. He did foul out in Powell this past Thursday with the Cody win over Powell. St. Clair converts on the three-point play, and we are knotted up at threes on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Next offensive possession for Cody is McCartan, right side, outside. Way up top, though, over to Spomer. Spomer to Hine, goes inside to Hazel. Pass to Ball. Nice ball movement for Cody as Max Ball will put the score on for the Bronx. Bronx up by 2, 5-3 now. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bell, who had a good game in Cody his first go-round against this Bronx squad, is going to drive in and out for the Bronx, and Bell finished with 21 points. That first time out, Cody turns it over. And they're going to say Lander stepped out of bounds as Keaton Iron Eyes stepped out. So it's going to be a turnover for Lander. And back to Cody it goes. Hazel to trigger it in. We'll kick it out to Hyde. Basically the last resort, long pass to Hazel. Hyde grabbed there for Hazel. Hazel looks to give it off the ball underneath, puts up the shot, and Ball with a quick 4 points to start this one off, and Tigers against the Bronx trailing by 4. Back to Bell. Make his way to the right side. Hazel almost pokes it away. Ball comes up with it. Back to Hazel. He'll stop and lay it up. Go! Doesn't get the shot to go. Hyde will clean it up and put it in. I don't know if there was a dunk thought process going through Hazel's mind as he kind of approached it that way and slowed it down, and Parker Hine will pick up a foul. First foul on Parker Hine. Second team foul for Cody. Playstand will check out. In for the Tigers, Gavin Romer is in. 5:21 left to play, first quarter. Bell at the top now, left side. Buena will get it back, hand it off to Bell. Bell will swing it over to Iron Eyes. There's a pass off to St. Clair. St. Clair goes into the paint, kick out now to Bell. Over to Guenas. Tigers just kind of looking for something right now as Cody runs man-to-man defense. There's Bell. He'll fire a three from the left corner. It's left short, and Spomer cleans the boards. Quickly over to McCartan. Thought about a three. Back to Hazel. There's a swing to Spomer. McCartan looks for the inside pass, and Cody will turn it over as Bell was in the way of that one. Back to Iron Eyes. Here's a kick out to St. Clair with 4:32 left to play. And off back to Bell. So go back to that right side with Iron Eyes. The Tigers just taking their time looking for a shot, and Trevor Spomer will pick up quickly his second personal. We're not even midway through the first. They're going to let Spomer to... Well, we'll see Spomer come out. There's a couple of substitutions coming for Cody. Parker Hine and Spomer check out. Trent Bauer and Nathaniel Pryor are in for the Bronx. St. Clair will drive in. A little contact on the shot. It's left short. Romer will clean it up for Lander. And the Tigers, well, scoring drought. They get back on the scoreboard. 9-5 now. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows as we're midway point of the first quarter. Pryor back to McCartan. There's a swing to Bauer on the left side. Goes inside for Hazel. They're trying to attack the zone. And it's a turnover again for Cody. And McCartan will get the basketball back and lay it up and in. Basically just came up with a steal, and Lander with their third turnover results in points, and it's a 6-point lead again for Cody. Biggest lead was 18 points, and we're going to get a foul on Cody on the late whistle. There you agree, McCartan for his first personal, first team foul. Inbound for Landers. We fix some stat sheet stuff and don't want to get my scoring out. Whoa, Bell almost traveled that one. Pretty much a carry if officials call it, but didn't have control of the basketball. Here's Holland St. Clair to Romer. Almost traveled with his pivot foot. St. Clair, left side drive. Pryor with him defensively. Shots off the mark and get a whistle. It's going to be Cody basketball regardless. Romer will pick up the foul. Noticing, too, it looks like Pryor's got a little bit of a mismatch on St. Clair. We'll see if that switches up here next defensive possession for Cody. 3:05 left to play, 11-5 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Playstead's getting set to check back in on the next whistle. Pryor to Bauer. There's a swing over to McCartan. Looks inside for Ball. Ball loses it. Can't get anything. It's another turnover for Cody. Bell quickly off the back iron. No fight for the rebound, and we'll get another foul on Gavin Romer as he reached over the back. Playstead and Iron Eyes are back in. St. Clair and Romer will check out. A little frustration from Romer's part. McCartan and Ball check out. Don't be surprised if they go in about 30 seconds. They will play most of the game if they have to. Pryor will swing it over to Griff McCartan, who's in for the first time. Joshua Sowers in for the Bronx as well. McCartan will swing it over to Pryor. Pryor's going to hand it off to Bauer. They'll swing it around. Pryor's going to fire three from the top. It's off the mark. Hazel rebound. Hazel pump fake. Put it up. It's good. Jackson Hazel gets his first bucket of the night. It's an 8-point advantage for Cody. Guena over to the left side. It's Bell. Drive in, kick out Hollinshead. He'll fire three. That's off the glass and back iron. Playstead rebound. Back out to Bell on the right side. That three is off the mark. And Griff McCartan comes up with it. So a couple of opportunities for Lander and no points to show for it. Sowers makes a couple of moves with his arms. Can't get that score to go. It's back to the Tigers again. Still an 8-point lead for Cody with 1:40 left to play first quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Iron Eyes at the top. There's the give to Playstead as he'll go in the arc out. Kick back out to Guena. He'll drive in from left to right. Shot short on the layup. And we're getting a little scoring drought going for both teams, even though Hazel scored just moments ago. McCartan for Cody. Griff McCartan to be exact. To Pryor now to Bauer. Again, Tigers have not changed out of that zone defense yet. 1:08 left to play. Sowers can't get the pass. It's a turnover for Cody. That's the fifth turnover of the afternoon. Bell quickly goes underneath. The reverse is no good. I think he's looking for a call, but Cody comes up with the basketball. Pryor stops, pull it up. One side of the iron to the other and no good. Playstead to Hollingshead. Back out to Playstead as Guena will drive in. McCartan was trying to close in. As Guena's shot goes around the iron. They couldn't get it to go, and two Bronx were fighting for the rebound, but Sowers says, I'll clean it up, and back to McCartan it goes. Griff McCartan to Bauer. Just swinging around right now. They've done a good job waiting for an opening to go. Griff McCartan's going to fire a three. It's off the front iron. Had a wide open room and elected to take it, and Bell comes up with it. 13 seconds left to play. Bell left side. Here's the give to Iron Eyes. Tigers will set up. Iron Eyes check the clock. Iron Eyes matched up by Pryor. He'll go right side and try to drive in. 1 second on the clock. Shots up, in, and out. And I feel like that's what you call a hometown bucket. It's going in and out for the opposing team. But after one, Cody up 13-5 on your Pinnacle Bank score. We're back after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
And good luck, Cody Bronx and Philly.
Cody High School Basketball live on 103.3 The Range.
Second quarter action about to get started. Lander's had some good shots, but Cody has done a good job defensively and offensively, whatever they've been able to do so. And some shots just not falling in some cases. Ball had a pretty good look. That didn't go in. Lander's had a couple, especially at the final point of that first quarter. So it'll be Parker Hine, Maddox Ball, Grady McCartan, Trevor Spomer, and Finn Manley in the ball game for Cody. Manley, we're calling his name for the first time. For the Tigers, it will be the Playstead, St. Clair, who has the basketball right now, Iron Eyes. You also have Rivera Jr. and Hollingshead. Playstead, he's at the top. Parker matched up with him defensively as the Bronx show man-to-man defense. Rivera, long pass over to Playstead, back to Iron Eyes. We'll back it up. Back down to Hollingshead as Tigers just swinging around right now. The arc, St. Clair, baseline left side, ball matches up with him defensively. St. Clair looks, 5-second call, now will be a turnover. St. Clair just didn't have anything going, didn't have an opening to zip it into, and the Bronx have it back. 7:24, first chance for the Bronx in this second quarter. So we're seeing a student section grow now. Hine, left side, back up top to Spomer. Again, if you're Cody, attacking this zone is going to be something they're going to have to do all game long. McCartan now. At the top, makes his way to the right side. He'll jump stop. Look. Now he's got to find somebody. Does give it off to Hine. Back to McCartan. McCartan backs it up. He will give it a long pass to Ball. Spomer comes up with it. Hine looks for Manley. We'll get a foul called on Lander. And it will be St. Clair who picks up his first personal. Team's first of the quarter. And starting five now back out there for Cody as Manley checks out. Hazel checks back in. 6:41 left to play. Hazel will trigger it in. Inbound to Hine. Rivera closed in quickly on Parker. Here's a pass, Spomer wide open on the left side. He's going to try to go, and there's he picked up his his pivot foot, and that will result in the sixth turnover for Cody in the ball game. 6:28 left to play. Back to the Tigers it goes. St. Clair in the paint, puts up the shot. They're going to call an offensive foul on Lander. And Lander fans who made the long trip are not happy about that one. St. Clair picks up his second personal. And that's back-to-back fouls for him. And Gwynna will get set to check in on the next dead ball. McCartan at the Bronx logo. Now he'll make his way to the left side. There's a swing to Hine. Back over to McCartan. He'll fire a deep three. That one's up. off the right side, and Hine with the rebound. Second chance for the Bronx. Hine looks, spins out back to McCartan. Had about a three a little bit ago and took one and was not able to get it to go. McCartan at the top. Rivera Jr. with the matchup. Tigers have not left that zone all game long. And right now it's giving the Bronx a tough time. Hine. Long pass over to Spomer. He'll give it off now to Ball. Ball will bring it up back to McCartan. Is like the patience Cody is showing. Hine, though, he says time's up. We'll fire three. And he can't get that one to go. And Max Ball will pick up a foul. That'll be his first personal. It was almost a minute on the offensive side of the ball for Cody. And they don't come up with any points. 5:22 left to play. Guenedez checked back in for the Tigers. I'm seeing a lot of substitutions for the Tigers. A lot of starters will stay out there. We see in the first couple of games. Rivera Jr. for three. It's going to be off the mark. Hazel pokes it back up. Iron Eyes comes up with it and scores. Basically, Iron Eyes had it in his hands and he puts it up. And the lead's down to 4. Cody, nearing a halfway point, has not put up a score. McCartan near the midcourt stripe. Now he'll make his way over the left side. Hine, Hazel, over the Ball. Ball to Hine, swing to Hazel. As Holling said, or excuse me, that's Iron Eyes who closed in. Ball looking to save it, and that's a turnover. This zone for Cody, for Lander, is giving Cody just troubles. So far, it was a good start, and scoring has kind of slowed down a bit for Cody. And they might get past the midway point without a bucket. Winner with the handoff now to Bell. Bell will drive in for the layup. It's good. Peyton Bell with his first bucket of the contest. And the lead is now down to 4. It was a 6-point lead previously. McCartan. Letting it dribble. Gwynna now will close in. It feels like Cody will take their time and get something set up. McCartan spins out of it. Here's a pass to Hine. Goes to Hazel. Hazel long pass to Spomer. Here's a kick back out to McCartan. McCartan will give it off now to Spomer. Will look, device pass to Ball. Can't get the left layup, and then the third chance, but fouls first on the Tigers. They're saying this is on the shot, and Paxton Hollinshead will pick up his first personal, team's third of the quarter. It's Jackson Hazel who will go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. Hazel 63% on the season. First free throw for Hazel. It's up. It's the front iron and drops off. And it's the first trip for either team as well. Parker Hine will check out as well as Trevor Spomer. Nathaniel Pryor and Trent Bauer check in. Final free throw, and it's going to be good. So Hazel goes 1 of 2, puts the lead back up by 5. It's 14-9 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Rivera off to Hollingshead. Here's a swing now to Gwynna. Rivera pump fakes the 3. Kick out now to Hollingshead. Bell gets it back. They're just passing it around right now. The Tigers now. Gwynna's going to attack. Loses the basketball. Get poked out. Turnover for Tigers. Cody come up with it, and then the Tigers come back up with it. Pryor will whip it away, and McCartan will come up with it, quickly pushing the pace. McCartan with the shot. Charge call is for McCartan. It's going to go both ways. And Grady McCartan picks up his second personal foul. He'll check out as the Lander fans are to our left, and you probably saw some signs if you were on the video feed. on the live stream. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in here. If you're listening live on radio, 103.3. Iron Eyes in the paint will spin and make the jumper count. Iron Eyes with 4. And it's a 3-point lead for Cody. Cody has only scored 1 point in this quarter. Bauer will swing it over to Pryor on the right side. Back to Bauer. Now to Hyde. Cody again playing the patience game. Back to Pryor. Hyde. Now he'll attack. And there's a stepped out. Turnover on Cody, and that's the 8th turnover. 2:17 left to play. We have played almost 6 minutes of this basketball, or the second quarter, and Cody has 1 point to count for it. Landers outscore the Bronx 7-1. Gwena to Bell. Iron Eyes trying to set a screen, but Cody was ready for the switch. Now Bell gets it back to Gwena. Gwena, he's going to pull up for the tie. Hits the back iron and no good. Iron Eyes with the save, and let's say Iron Eyes stepped out of bounds. Get some substitutions. Spomer's going to check in for Bauer. Pryor is out as well. McCartney comes back in, and the starting 5 is out for the Bronx with 1:52 left to play. 14-11 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 1:46 left to play. Spomer, ball, left side outside. He'll make his way to the middle to McCartan. Thought about a 3. He'll pick 1 dribble, pull up 2. It's good with a long range 2 is McCartan. That's the first field goal for Cody in this second quarter. It comes with 1:25 left to go. It's 16-11 Cody. Back to Gwena and the Tigers. Play Stead, right corner. He'll bring it up top to Hollinshead. Bell. Here's the bounce pass off the play. Stead got high in a jump. He'll pull it from the paint. It's off the mark. Ball with the rebound. Quickly over. Spomer spins in the paint. Shot deflected by Hollinshead. And we'll get a whistle. They're going to get Maddox Ball on the foul. That's his second personal. Team's third. Both teams have a foul to give with exactly 1 minute left on the clock. Back to the Tigers again. A foul on Maddox Ball, and Tigers trail by 5. They've outscored the Bronx 7-3. Gwena will drive in. It's going to be a foul call. And free throw is coming up for Cody. The foul off to, let's see who they give this off to. Did they give Ball his third? They did. I think he's going to make his way to the bench just to avoid that 4th personal foul. Finn Manley getting ready to check in here. When it is at the line, he'll miss the first. It stays 16-11 with 48 seconds left to go. Coach McCartan is talking with Maddox Ball. Second free throw. It's good, and the lead is up to 4 for Cody. Hazel will make the walk over the midcourt circle. He'll give it off to McCartan. There's the pass off to Hyde. Hyde to Manley. Manley will take 1 dribble, pick it up over to McCartan. 30 seconds left to play. Cody has held it so far after the free throw. Hazel, he's going to try to get a bucket. He does. Jackson Hazel with 3 in the quarter. And gets the lead back up to 6. 17 seconds, now 16. Tigers will probably hold for the final shot. Bell's at the midcourt logo. 6 seconds left to play. Bell, right side, over to Gwena. Gwena, he's going to fire with 3 seconds left to go. Off the glass. Manley comes up with it. And Cody doesn't put up a shot, but that is how the second quarter ends. Cody puts up 5 points, and they didn't get it until 2 minutes left. Over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. So we'll send it over to Kiel Sanitation for this halftime report. That's coming up next, and we'll get you some team numbers following that. Cody 18, Lander 12 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Since 1982, Keel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Keel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Keel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KeelSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Keel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Kenya Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet, whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
We continue the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
Well, it's a lead for the Cody Bronx after a low-scoring second quarter by both teams. 8-5 was the second quarter scoring in favor of the Tigers. For the Bronx, they would outscore the Tigers in the first quarter, though, 13-4 in that first quarter in this one. The Bronx unofficially, I had them 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 11 were the Tigers. The Bronx would shoot 1 of 2 from the line, with Lander shooting 2 of 3. The Tigers have made no threes in the contest. Cody has made just 1 so far in this one. Taking a look at your individual points as well, the Tigers are led right now by Keegan Ironeyes with 4 points. Peyton Bell, Gavin Romer, Noah St. Clair each have 2, and Quincy Guena has 1 point in the contest so far. For the Bronx, they're led by Grady McCartan with 7 points on the day. Jackson Hazel has 5, Maddox Ball with 4, Parker Hine has 2 points as well on the day. And the Bronx, again, foul trouble for Maddox Ball. He has 3, as he got that in the second quarter. He had 3 fouls, actually, in that second quarter. He really couldn't get anything going for himself, even though he has 4 points in the contest so far. We'll take one more 2-minute timeout. When we come back, it is the second half in this one. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard and your Kiel Sanitation, Cody 18, Lander 12. We're back after this right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heartbound broadcasting station. We're back in 2 minutes.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous. But some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak a peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make
This is Cody Bronx Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Getting you set for the second half as the Cody Bronx with a 6-point advantage right now over the Lander Tigers of Fremont County. As the Cody Bronx are looking for their second win against the Tigers in their one and only other game this season. And third quarter is underway, and it's again Cody with the basketball. Now they'll go left to right. Lander will go right to left. Sowers is going to start the second half with Maddox Ball having 3 fouls, and Keaton Iron Eyes will jump on the pump fake and pick up the foul. Iron Eyes leading the scoring for the Tigers with 4. McCartan leads all scoring with 7. Inbound will be Hazel from the baseline. Hazel looks for Sowers, goes to the right side. He'll be fouled and go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws with 7:44 left to go, third quarter action. Look at the foul on Playstead. He will pick up his first. And Tigers already 2 quick team fouls. Sowers at the line. It will be no good on this first free throw. Get one more shot here for Sowers. Cody just 1 of 3 from the line. This is the second trip for them today. As the second one's no good. Hazel fights for the rebound, comes up with it, and Hine, who was trying to get the pass, has that roll off his chest and out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover for the Bronx. 9-5 turnover ratio for Cody in this one. And that Tigers 2-3 zone has been pretty darn effective in this game so far. They held Cody scoreless for a while in that second quarter. First chance for the Tigers here, third quarter action. St. Clair spins in the paint, underhand scoop, and score. That was a good-looking shot there from Noah St. Clair. They're going to count the bucket, and St. Clair has a chance to cut this to a 3-point game with the free throw. Foul will be on Spomer, and now he is going to see a little bit of foul trouble with 3 personal fouls. Final free throw for him is the one and only. It's no good. Sowers comes up with the rebound, and Hazel has it back. Tigers again quickly in that zone. McCartan fires a 3. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Will stay. No, it's going to go to the Tigers. Cody's 1 of 4 from 3-point land, and Coach was talking about it's going to be kind of a factor as well. Get some shots because they'll have some open looks. Right now, just only 1 made 3. Guetta, he'll fire a 3. That's going to be left short on the left side. Back to Cody. Quickly, McCartan pump fakes once, twice. How about a third time? Shot's no good. Sowers with the rebound, and a foul is called. And Sowers is probably going to go back to the line and shoot more free throws. They're going to get Quincy Guetta with the 3rd team foul and first personal foul. So Sowers, who went 0 for 2, just a moment ago, is back at the line. Chance to break that shooting streak. Now he will get the first one to go. And it's back to a 5-point game. Biggest lead has been 9 for Cody, and that was at the end of the first quarter. Sowers to go perfect from the line. He couldn't do so. Gets his own rebound, though. Gives it off to McCartan. Underhand pass to Spomer. Now to Sowers. Long pass to Hine. McCartan sees a couple of tackles waiting for him. Spomer drives in. Pass off to Sowers. Nice move from Sowers. It's good. Joshua Sowers with 3. And Cody's up by 7. 21-14. Cody advantage. Gavin Romer gets set to check in on the next whistle. Iron Eyes has Hazel able to jump, and Iron Eyes going to get that shot to go. Quickly is Cody. Tigers have all 5. McCartan, though, is going to push the pace. Kick out high. Here's a 3 from the left. It's good. Parker Hine from 3. And Cody has a little scoring run going on. Bell, he will try to answer, and he does. I don't know if they can just keep going back-to-back. That'd be nice. That'd be a little fun to have. 7-point lead, though, for Cody. It's 24-17. High, he's going to try to go back-to-back. He can't do so. And it's Gwenda who comes up with the rebound. I like the idea of them going for it again. And St. Clair is going to pick up a couple of feet and travel with it. And Romer will check in for Gwena. That's going to be the Tigers' just 6th turnover of the ball game. Hazel now with the basketball for Cody. Gives it off to Hine. Hine swing over to McCartan, now to Spomer. Spomer to Hazel. Looks, he'll give it off now to Sowers, who gets the shot to go. And Sowers has 5 in the quarter, as he was the one who started this quarter because Ball had 3 fouls. Sowers comes up with a turnover. Hine pushes, he's taking himself with the Euro step off the rubber. McCartan comes up with the rebound. He'll put up a shot. That's no good. And a couple of chances for Cody are no good. Bell with the Euro step and layup. And we're going to get a timeout. After that score from Peyton Bell, 26-19 is your score. Yeah, we'll see if this is a 4:30. I'm not sure. It's a quick 30. We'll keep it here. So let's give a big thanks to our sponsors. That includes Woodward Tractor. Also a big thanks to Breadboard Sub Shop as well. Give a big thanks to Park County Glass, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, Keel Sanitation, Woodward Tractor as well. I'll say Agent Kale Mitchell, Allstate. You're in good hands. So quick timeout. Timeout was taken by the Tigers. They're down to 4. As both teams looking to go continue their win streak. Bronx on just a 1-game win streak after defeating Powell on Thursday. Lander's coming off a couple of good wins against Mountain View and Lyman. Lander actually had a game winner from Peyton Bell. Tigers are going to bring pressure. So we're going to see what changes have been made, and timeout taken by Cody. Let's see what they do here. They'll do a full or 30. And they'll take a quick 30 as well. 4:41 left to play. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody 26. It is Lander 19. Again, another 30-second timeout here. Maddox Ball did check back in for Cody. We're going to see also Gavin Romer is in as well. We're also seeing Keegan Iron Eyes back in. Paxton Hollinshead is back in for Lander. And for Cody, Trent Bauer checked in a moment ago. Tigers bringing full court pressure. Inbound will go to Hazel. And, restart things. Not sure what just happened there, but either way, so we'll redo it here. Again, the Tigers bringing pressure. Sowers to Pryor. Pryor going to give it back to Hazel. Just give it over the midcourt line. That's the case. Hazel trying to take it all the way. Gives it off to Ball for the score. It's good. Cody holding on to that lead. They've done a couple of times where that lead has been dwindled. They've done a good job holding it so far here. St. Clair out to Hollingshead. He'll fire a 3. It's good. Paxton Hollingshead for a trifecta. Cuts the lead down to 6. Back to full court pressure for Lander. Hazel over the timeline. Give it off to Bauer on the right side. Bauer to Hazel. Swing over to Pryor. Pryor looks. Give it back to Hazel now. It's Bauer. Bauer to Hazel. Pass it to Bauer. Now to Ball. Ball gets it back. Back to Bauer. Zips it in there for Hazel. Ball loses the basketball for a moment. He'll try to get another rebound. Couldn't get it to go. And a couple of chances and no points for the Bronx, although they still have a 6-point advantage. Well, we'll give it off to St. Clair. Keeps his dribble. Now that's a travel as he will pick up the basketball and pick up that pivot foot. Only just the 7th turnover for Lander on the day. Iron Eyes checks back in. Also going to see Rivera Jr. back in for Lander Valley. Hazel will check out. McCartan is back in for the Bronx. McCartan will fire a mid-range jumper, count the bucket. As Grady McCartan gets fouled on the shot, it goes in. And a chance for a three-point play. We'll see who they give the foul to. I'm not sure who they gave it to yet, though. They'll give it off to Iron Eyes, who picks up his second personal. And McCartan has this a chance to make it a 9-point lead, and he does. 31-22, 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter here. So Schweitzer Gymnasium. Inside Romer on the baseline. Kick out to Rivera Jr. 3 from the right corner. Off the mark, and Romer couldn't get the rebound. And it's going back to Cody. 2:24 left to play. Pryor was giving a little smile there. Maybe a little bit confused there. 2:38 to play now. McCartan will make his way over to Ball. McCartan. So Pryor, back to Bauer. It's McCartan. There's Bauer. He'll fire a three. That hits the back iron. Maddox Ball trying to get the rebound. Bell will throw it off the legs of Maddox Ball. And Lander comes up with it. Cody 2 of 7 from three-point land. And the Tigers have it back with a chance to cut the lead to 7. Iron Eyes over to Bell. Here's a spin. Shot is up. It's no good. And we'll get a whistle on Cody. Foul will go against Pryor. He picks up his first personal. It's going to be the second team foul of the quarter. First free throw for Bell. It's no good. Now one more free throw here. Rivera Jr. checks out. Bauer and Ball and Pryor check out. Spomer, Hine, and Hazel check in. So the starting five for the second half are back in. Bell for a 1 of 2 trip. He does. Guetta checks in for Bell. And Lander cuts the lead down to 8. Hazel will give it up now to Hine. Just swing over to Spomer, right corner. Hollinshead matched up with them defensively, but they'll switch it to a zone. I don't think they've left this zone the entire game. McCartan will kick it out to Sowers. There's a pass off to Hine. Swing over now to Hazel. He'll fire a three. That's a high arcing shot, and it's going to be no good. And Guetta gets it. Hollinshead, he'll fire a three. That one is good. Hollinshead now with 2 threes in the game for Paxton Hollinshead, and they come in this quarter. 5-point lead now for the Bronx. Sowers to McCartan. McCartan will bounce pass it off to Hazel. Back over to McCartan. McCartan to Spomer. Spomer will give it off now to Sowers. Loses it for a moment. Out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Sowers. So it's going to go back to Lander, and that will be the 10th turnover for Cody unofficially. Back to the Tigers, 43 seconds left to play. Third quarter action. Final 8 minutes coming up here in just a moment. Iron Eyes keeps it. Tigers could hold for the final shot if they elect to. And the pass to Iron Eyes gives it inside a Hollingshead. Shot is up and no good. Fight for the basketball. We'll get a foul on Lander. And Hollingshead pick up. No, they're going to give St. Clair the foul. That'll be his third. And that is bonus free throws coming up for Cody. Just realized it was the 5th team foul. And we're going to wait for Playstead to check in here since there's free throws. That's what they're figuring out here as the officials. So 21.6 left to go. Sowers is the one going to the line. And get free throws here from Sowers. He is 1 of 4 from the line so far. Make it now 1 of 5 after the missed free throw. We'll get one more here. .6 left. Sowers fires it, makes it, and goes 1 of 2 again. 20 seconds left to play, 32-26. Gwena has it, with High matched up with him defensively. Tigers are going to elect to hold for the final shot. Coach Mullins checks the clock. Gwena with 5 seconds, gives it off to Hollinshead. Hollinshead will fire a 3 with 1 second left. Playstead will throw it up, and it's off the glass and no good. And at the end of 3, Cody still holding on to a 6-point advantage, 32-26 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We're back after this 30-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station.
See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, the final 8 minutes of a pretty good basketball game. I mean, it's been a low-scoring affair, as you can probably tell. 32-26 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows. And the Cody Bronx will see Lander have the basketball to start off. Big shout-out to the band because they've somehow penetrated the noise into my headset in this one. We're underway here. Final 8 minutes are on right here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station. Tigers have tried to crawl back, and Cody did outscore the Tigers 15-14 in that third quarter. That was the highest scoring quarter so far. Hollinshead will get fouled by Spomer, and Spomer just picked up his 4th personal. It is the 4th personal. It is the first team foul. Bell will inbound it there and say that's not on the shot. Man, timeout taken by head coach Stu Mullins. 30-second timeout with 7:42 left to play. Cody leading this one 32-26. So Coach Stu Mullins taking one of his final 4 timeouts. Give a big thanks to Park County Glass. For your residential or auto glass needs, make sure you check out Park County Glass today. State Farm agent Jen Talich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Pinnacle Bank, your scoreboard sponsor. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Also have our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show coming up here in just a little bit after the conclusion of this one, as we only played 18 seconds into the fourth quarter. Tiger basketball after the timeout. Cody with 4, Lander with 3, and like we said, Cody will like to hold on to those as much as possible. Hollingshead in the paint off the inbound is good. Makes it now a 4-point lead. Hazel goes over the midcourt logo. Cody going left to right. McCartan has it off to Hazel. There's a swing to Hine on the left side. Back to McCartan. Cody just playing catch with those 3 at the moment. Hazel goes inside the ball with the spin. Can he get that first shot? Second shot, no. They're going to wave it off. I'm going to say it's on the floor. They're going to, yeah, they are. So don't count the shot. Hollinshead picks up his second foul. They're going to say it occurred on the floor. Oh, you don't want to have that go against them later on. McCartan gets the inbound at the free throw line. Fire it up. It's good. Grady McCartan with 12. It's back to a 6-point lead. Inside pass stolen there by Hazel. Under 7 to play. Spomer drives in, put up the shot. We'll get a whistle and leave some free throws. Gavin Romer picking up the foul. It's already Lander's second personal. Or it's Lander's second team foul. The third personal on Romer. Spomer will miss the first free throw. Spomer is 80% heading into this week. And he will miss the first. The lead will stay at 6. Porter Playstead will check in for Romer. Yeah, we'll get one more free throw. 6:55 left to play. Spomer's free throw is up. It's good. And Cody leads by 7. Here's a give now to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes backs in. Here's a pass taken away by Hazel. It's Ball trying to put it in on the dunk. Couldn't get it to go. And a foul is going to go against Cody. Not sure what was happening there for a moment. But either way, it's going to be Maddox's 4th foul. With 6:36 left to play, and you definitely need him as the game winds down. So coming in is Pryor. Hollinshead has it for the Tigers, down to Iron Eyes. There's a swing to Bell. Fire 3 to cut the lead down. It's no good. Spalmer will get the rebound. But I think another foul is going to be called on Hollinshead. That's the case. This game has lost a little pace. Just a little bit. With 6:23 left to play. Third personal for Hollinshead. Tigers have 2 and 3. And the Bronx have 2 with 4 fouls, and 2 of them are the starters. Need Ball and Spomer. Spomer, though, is still in. Hazel, McCartan fakes the pass one way. Now give it off to Hazel in the paint. Looks, gives Hine left side to McCartan. So drive in. That's a nice pass to Pryor. Pump fake. Put up the shot. It's good. Nathaniel Pryor. Well, it's how to get your first bucket of this one. Extend the lead. 37-28. It's Iron Eyes to Hollinshead. And we'll get a whistle again. I think Spomer just picked up his 5th. And you can see the immediate frustration as Spomer has fouled out. And he occurs only a single point in this contest, and you can see the frustration with Spomer. And the official is waiting. I think you gotta get a substitution out of here. And Strenbauer will make his way out. It's going to also be Hollinshead to inbound it for the Tigers, and the Cody crowd giving applause for Spomer, and that's already one starter out. Cannot afford to have another one go out. That's why Bull is on the bench right now. Inside Hollinshead, or Iron Eyes, excuse me, as Iron Eyes will put it up for 2. It's no good. 2 Tigers go for it and collide with each other, and Hazel comes up with it. McCartan somehow gets the pass and spins, puts up a shot. It's good. McCartan has had a couple of nice games as of late. And a whistle taken by the Tigers. We'll take a quick 30. 5:15 left to play. It is Cody 39. It is Lander 28 after this 30-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range, Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er. The got a ticketer. The veering off the road. The driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Basketball live on 103.3 The Range.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. Got about 5:15 left to play in this one. 39-28, Cody advantage. As Bomer did foul out with 5 fouls in the contest. And so Pryor is the one to come, or Bauer is the one who comes in. Iron Eyes will get the inbound from Playstead. Parker High matched up with him defensively. It's St. Clair now. Back to Iron Eyes. And that'll be a carry call. 5:02 left to play. Cody gets it back. Tigers' 9th turnover of the contest. Biggest lead for Cody has been 11. Hazel with it, gives it off to McCartan. Rowan will check in on the next whistle. Bauer over to Pryor, right side outside. Goes inside to Bauer. He'll fire it from mid-range. It hits the front iron and rolls to the left side and no good. Bell's going to push the pace. Here's the kick out now to Hollinshead. Back up to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes hand off to Bell. It's Hollinshead. Iron Eyes as they work that left side. Here's a drive in as Iron Eyes goes from left to right and gets it to go. Iron Eyes with 6. And it's a 9-point lead with 4:15 to play. We're nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. McCartan, though, is going to fire a deep 3 as it hits the back iron and goes out of bounds. And there's 3 there from McCartan, and Coach Jay McCartan's going to spend a 60-second timeout, so we'll take another quick 30. With 4:07 left to play, Cody 39. It is Lander 30-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
Cody basketball after the timeout, 39-30. As Maddox Ball is going to get set to check back in here with 4 fouls. He's going to try to go the rest of this game with 4 personal fouls. Cody already has 1 starter out in Trevor Spomer. And it will be Lander basketball after the timeout. So Cody with 3 timeouts, Lander with 2. And Iron Eyes will trigger it into Bell. Bell makes his way to the left side. Now we'll make it to the top. Off to Romer. Romer back to Bell. There's a swing to Iron Eyes at the left corner. Was looking for Romer, but gives it up to Bell. Back to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes falls. And almost picked up by Hazel. Ball comes up with it. It's McCartan. McCartan, Euro step, laid it up and good. McCartan with 6 in the fourth. It's Bell back with it. He'll fire 3. It's no good. Hazel with the rebound. So he'll make the slow walk. Gets it over to the low. Going down to McCartan right side. Hazel back with it as the Tigers really bringing the defense up a little bit. Haven't seen them switch defenses yet. They've still stuck with a zone. And again, like I said, it's been pretty effective against Cody, but right now Cody's the one with the 11-point advantage, 41-30. Pryor over now to Bauer. There's a pass back up to Pryor. It's Cody again just swinging it around right now. Very nice. Oh, I might be wrong. Lander might have changed out of a zone. I think that's the case. They've gone to man. Hazel with it back to Iron Eyes, and that's the first time we haven't seen him in a zone all game. Gwenna gets set to check back in. Back to McCartan. McCartan Euro step, put up a shot. That's no good. Iron Eyes comes up with the rebound. Back to Bell it goes, and no points on that possession for Cody. St. Clair gives it off to Romer. Shot is no good. And Lander comes up empty. 2:07 left to play. Hazel looks to drive. He'll slip and fall. And he appears to be okay as he gets right back up. Foul will go against Lander. What a place to check back in. Officials having a discussion. See who the foul goes on here. We haven't got a call yet. They're going to give it off to Noah St. Clair, so he picks up his fourth personal. It is the team's fourth, so no fouls to give if you're Lander. Cody does have one, in case they need it here. 2:04 left to play, 41-30 on the Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. Lakari will inbound. It is ball over to Hazel now at the logo. Plays dead, matched up with him defensively. Cody can start electing to burn some time. Hazel gives it off to Bauer. Bauer bounce passes off the ball, and they're just running clock right now is Cody. Pryor in the paint, makes a move. It's good on the left side. Pryor with 4. Cody up by 13. Biggest lead of the game. Hollingshead for 3. It's no good. Ball couldn't get the rebound. Bell comes up with it. St. Clair, who's playing with 4, gives it off to Gwenna. Gwenna spins. Pulls up for a shot as it goes from one eye to the other, and Stu Mullins is going to say, let's burn a timeout with only one timeout left. And Lander down by 11. Cody has it with 1:22 left to play. We'll take a quick 30. Cody 43, Lander 32 after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
This is Cody Bronx Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Got just a little under 2 minutes left to go. Cody up by 11, 43-32 after the timeout taken by head coach Stu Mullins. 1:22 left to be exact, and Cody is looking to hold on and continue their winning ways, even though they're on a one-game winning streak. But they've played some really good basketball as of the last 2 games. And their last 2 opponents have been Powell. They've gone 1-1 in those. Hazel gets it as it's a pass over to Ball. Ball is going to pump fake, put up a shot, and get the layup to go. And it's a 13-point lead. And chances for the Tigers are dwindling as Bell somehow puts up a great shot and gets it to go. And the Tigers showing pressure, under a minute left to play. McCartan will beat the press, and we'll get a whistle called. Foul's going to go against. It's going to go against Lander, and we're getting a new player on the court. As I do not have a roster, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. Do not have a exact number or name for him, so I'll get that as soon as I can. The first free throw from McCartan is good. Makes it now 46-34. Second free throw for McCartan. He is up and good. 13-point lead. The Cody Bronx looking like they're going to hold on for the win here. As Hollinshead's going to catch and shoot the 3. It's off the mark, and Hazel comes up with it. Bell will pick up the foul. So this game is just going to extend just a little bit. longer here. And trying to take a look at the roster here. Caleb Andrews, the sophomore, is that missing player on our roster we have. Hazel's back at the line with 41.4 seconds left to go. And the first free throw for Hazel is up and good. Tigers don't have any fouls to give. And Hazel gets his first points of the fourth quarter. And one more will probably do it here from Cody. And the Cody Bronx looking to go to 9-4 on the season. Second free throw is off the mark. Hazel tries to come up with it. Somehow comes up with it. And his back is hitting the line as Hazel gets back up. He's a physical player. He hits in whenever chance he can. But probably not with 35 seconds left to go. It's St. Clair quickly to Gwenna. Holland has that poked away by McCartan. McCartan is just going to go and lay it up and in to pretty much put the stamp in this one. It's a 16-point lead. Cody has grown the lead with 15 seconds left to go. Bell has that poked away. Back to Andrew. It's Bell for three. It's off the mark. 5 for the basketball will be Bell. Bell, Euro step it with 4 seconds. Will lay it up and in. And that will do it here from Cody. The Cody Bronx getting their second win in a row. They defeat the Lander Tigers 50-36 and complete the regular season sweep. We'll step aside for this 2-minute timeout after a word from our sponsors, and the Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show is next right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 2 minutes.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but
time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
It is a final here from Schweitzer Gymnasium at Cody High School, the home opener. Cody with a complete sweep. The girls getting a win earlier on the day. The boys pick up a 50-36 victory over the Lander Tigers. Cody scores 17 less points. The Tigers scored 20 less points in their first matchup of the season in Lander. And again, Cody will complete the regular season sweep against Lander. There's a chance these two teams can meet at regionals or state as well. If that's the state, it would be semifinals or consolation semifinals in this one. Let's take a look at your scoring breakdown in this one. As the Cody Bronx again getting a 50-36 win over Lander. The Bronx would outscore the Tigers 13-4 in the first. Lander would outscore Cody 8-5 in the second. Cody and Lander would tie in the third at 14 apiece. And in the fourth quarter, Cody would outscore Lander 18-10. That fourth quarter really saw Cody pull away there in that one. No lead changes, no ties in the contest. 10 turnovers for Cody, 9 for Lander unofficially. And unofficially from the field ahead, Cody making 20 shots out of 38 attempts. They were 8 of 15 from the line, 2 of 9 from three-point land. For the Tigers, they would shoot 15 of 26 unofficially from the field. They would go 3 of 10 from the three-point line, or three-point range, and 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. So Cody having 9 more opportunities at the line than the Tigers did on the day. That's your look at your team numbers in this one. Again, the Cody Bronx winning this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 50-36. As we continue the Breadboard Sup Shop post-game show. In 2 minutes, we'll talk about the individual statistics next. This is Cody High School Basketball on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 2 minutes.
Some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Back on the video stream as well, and hopefully we got that stretched enough for you, Coach. You got me? Perfect. Head coach Jay McCartan, and first off, Coach, congratulations on the win and another tough game, and a slow start to that first half. Maybe what was kind of the difference of the first half compared to the second half?
Well, I thought the way they guarded, playing that 2-3 zone, extended it out, and caused us some problems, I thought, early. And that's what if I was playing us, that's what I would do, because you're going to force shots from deep, and sometimes we can make them, other times we don't. And I thought it was kind of a defensive battle in that first half. I think it was 18-12 at halftime.
Yeah.
So I thought we did some good, made some good adjustments and looked better, much better in the second half. Got to the rim better, had some foul trouble, but overcame that. So overall, I'm very pleased. The second half was really, really good. The first half was a struggle.
Yeah, I was going to say, you mentioned how maybe perimeter shooting was an X factor in this one. Coach, I only had you guys for 2 or 3 made in that contest. You were talking about, finally getting into the rim and stuff. Just kind of what was your message to the team at the halftime to kind of get the spark going?
Well, I thought we were pretty stagnant on offense the first half. There wasn't a lot of movement, and it's easy to find shooters when you're standing as a defense. So we tried to get it in the first half a little bit, late in the first half, some better movement, and we were able to get some easy jumpers out of it, which was really good. In the second half, we just kind of went exclusively to our more of a motion zone offense that we have. We have a couple different looks that we can do with that, and I thought the second half, that's what our focus was. And another thing was transition. We wanted to make sure we tried to get up and down the floor a little bit more because it was non-existent in the first half, I thought. So a couple little things there, but I thought defensively, we played a pretty good game. To hold that team to 36, 12 in the first half, I thought it's really good job by our guys.
I thought Sowers having to come in to start that second half. I thought, he just got something going in that third quarter, defensively and offensively for you guys.
No, yeah, he gave us huge minutes, and it was a good opportunity for him to go in and do some good things, and he did. I got to the rim, made a couple buckets, got fouled, did some really good things defensively, got some really big rebounds that we needed to have, and I thought he played really, really well today.
Well, Coach, first off, great home crowd here for a Saturday, first time of the season as well. Just, again, I asked you what it was like now that you had the band. This band, this headset's supposed to be not noise cancellation.
Yeah.
Man, it was that loud tonight.
Yeah.
But what do you want to say to the Cody community who was just able to come out tonight and support you guys?
Well, yeah, I want to say thank you because honestly, these kids, they work really, really hard, and I know the girls do too, and to have fans come out and support our kids, it's really awesome. I know it's tough on a Saturday, especially when it's cold out, but I appreciate everybody's support and coming out and supporting these kids because they want to put on a show for you, and they want to do the very best they can, and I thought they did a really good job today, and we're 2-1 in conference, and that's where we're at, and that's where we want to be right now.
Yeah, that's the big thing because, again, for our audience fans, this is the first time that this game's in the Southwest actually count towards team standings. So to clarify what you were just saying there, 2-1 in conference play. But, Coach, you're going to take on a tough team that's kind of been tough with you guys battling it out in Worland. Just kind of give us a little prelude to what that game might be next week.
I got nothing for you.
That's a fair
to
point.
be honest with you, haven't even thought about that. We've been, it was nice playing the Thursday game and then having a day off to get ready for this game. That's a great schedule for us because, you can practice, prepare Wednesday for Thursday, prepare Friday for Saturday. We haven't looked. I have no idea what Worland does, what they run. I have no idea. So we're going to celebrate this one today, and then we're going to get back to work next week, and we got 4 days to get prepared for that game, and hopefully our guys will do a good job in practice next week, which I can't expect them not to. Another conference game, and we have to continue to step forward and make strides towards the end of the season playing our best basketball, and I fully expect our guys to do that.
Perfect way to end it, Coach. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you next week, and we'll talk to you before the Worland game.
Thanks, Wyatt. Appreciate it.
Head Coach Jay McCarty will step aside for a 90-second timeout. Individual statistics, and our player of the game is next right here on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, The veering off the road. The driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
KBEN, Cowley Cody, and the Bighorn.
Broadcasting station is we're working on some difficulties there. Again, big thanks to head coach Jay McCartan for taking some time. And let's take a quick look at the individual statistics and wrap things up on this Saturday. We'll take a look at the Tigers stats first. It was led by Peyton Bell, who would finish with 12 points in the contest. And Gavin Romer with 2. You got Noah St. Clair with 4 as well. Paxton Hollinshead would finish with 8. And Quincy Gueno would finish with 3 points in the contest. For the Cody Bronx, it was led by Grady McCarty. He would finish with 20 points on the day. Max Ball with 8. Nathaniel Pryor with 4. Jackson Hazel with 6. Trevor Spomer with 1. Parker High with 5. And Joshua Sowers would finish with 6 points on the day. We do have one more obligation. That is to select our player of the game. It's presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Normally we try to spread the wealth, but talking with head coach Jay McCartan and kind of picking a couple of players, Joshua Sowers, I thought to start that third quarter in the second half, just kind of becoming a factor in helping the Cody Bronx getting some valuable minutes with Max Ball having 3 fouls to start the second half. So Joshua Sowers, again, will get our player of the game presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich. Next week for Cody, it's just a 1-game week for the Bronx and Phillies. They will take on Wortland. It will be actually at home against the Wortland Warriors. It's January 31st at 5:30 and 7 o'clock. We'll have that coverage right here on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com. Again, next Friday, and it's a 5:30 and 7 o'clock start. For everybody back at the Heart Mountain Broadcasting Studios, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Cody High School Basketball live on 103.3 The Range. We're going to send you off to your regularly scheduled program.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.